and benvinguts to the Benito Villamarín. Welcome to Sevilla. Welcome to match 23 of La Liga and to Barça Live, Betis-Barça. We've got a really tough and crucial game ahead of us. Madrid won and beat Osasuna at El Sadar earlier this afternoon, so we will start this game 6 points down on the table. Everything is ahead of us, and it's going to be a very special game, especially for two people, for Quique Setién and Junior Firpo, who are back here in Sevilla, their old house. And it's even going to be more special for Junior, who will be, spoiler, starting tonight. Let's go with the lineup. You've got it here on the screen. Today we're playing with Ter Stegen on the goal, with Junior, Lenglet, Umtiti, and Semedo on defense. Midfield for Sergio Busquets, Sergi Roberto, Frankie de Jong, and Arturo Vidal. And on the forward line, Griezmann and Leo Messi. These are our 11 players. As you see, there's no Piqué, he was suspended. You see that Junior is starting, as we just said, and we're going now to Barça Studios to ask Robert, what do you think of his lineup?
Hi, Georgina. Interesting lineup. Several changes. Obviously, we've got injuries and we've got Piqué out suspended as well. Junior Firpo coming in for Jordi Alba, starting against his former team. And I'm interested to see the role of Sergi Roberto. Is it a 4-4-2? Is it a 4-3-3? Is Sergi Roberto playing in an attacking role in that right wing position? So it'll be interesting to see. A tough opponent today, Real Betis at home. A special game as well for our former player, Carlos Aleñá, who's there at Betis now. So I think it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one for us today.
Who else you got in the studio with you?
Oh, of course. I've got Julia Peguera. How are you doing, Julia, today?
How are you? Really good, really good. Really excited for today's game. A tough one at Benito Villamarín, but I think like you, I think it's not clear what the formation will be like, but I think this is going to be good for us because there will be many surprises for Betis, and that, of course, is better for us.
Joining me here, right next to me, Sam May, our popcorn guy. Sam, it's going to be a tough one today.
It is, of course. I mean, Quique Setién, as Georgina touched on it, Quique Setién, Junior Firpo, and his coaching staff all returning back to where they've known for a long time. And I think it'll be a tough game, but I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing Griezmann step up today because he scored 2 in the reverse fixture at Camp Nou.
Yep, that's true.
So hopefully he'll be the one to watch today.
And over on the other couch, as always, Maya Rostro, Georgina pointed it out.
Yes.
An important game because Real Madrid won earlier on, so we're 6 points behind them right now.
Yeah, we need to win this game for sure. We need the 3 points to keep fighting for the title. And I'm excited to see Setién back at Benito Villamarín against his former club. Tello, Bartra, Aleñá, too many people we know. So
yeah,
let's see how it goes.
And of course, an opportunity to bounce back after that defeat in La Copa del Rey, crushing last Thursday, last-minute loss against Athletic Bilbao. So we will not be competing for La Copa del Rey this season, but time to move on and a chance to bounce back at the Villamarín. Georgina, back to you.
We're here, Robert, and as you see, I am not alone anymore. I'm here with Manas. Manas, how are you?
I am good. Hello, Georgina. How are you?
I'm good too. After the show in Valencia, Mestalla, you were there. Everyone told me, like, who is this guy? And where does all the hype that he's got in him come from?
I don't know. I don't have any answer to that right now.
I mean, is this your first time at Benito Villamarin?
Yes. I love this place, sir.
Is
First
it?
time out here. First time in Seville, actually.
It's huge. It's a huge place. Sevilla, first time too? Did you like the city?
I love the city. Yeah, it's only been one day, but I've had a chance to go around the place. I had a paella over here. The paella over here is better than Valencian paella.
Yeah, paella. If you come to Barcelona, we've got paella there too.
I'd love to have the Barcelona
When do you have
paella.
to drop by our show at Camp Nou? I mean, it's good seeing you on the road, but
I would love to
know
come
that Camp Nou is...
next week, probably.
Yeah, why not? Okay, let's set this for next week
I
at
think
Camp Nou.
Getafe is next week, yeah.
Barça Live, Getafe, Barça Getafe, we'll have Manes Guerra on the show with us.
Muy
Now
bien.
that said, okay, what is noise all about? I don't know, whatever. We're going to play a game, Barça Faces. It's a
Okay.
game that we usually do here on the show. And basically, you will need to guess
Okay.
which players feature in different pictures that the viewers are also going to see on screen. So let's start with the first one. You got it here. You can hold the phone if you want.
Oh,
Let me know,
man.
who do you think it is? And at home too, let us know in the comments. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, streaming live. Who do you think are these players?
So I think the top is Ivan Rakitic. The forehead looks like Ivan Rakitic. Longley, Ter Stegen. I'm not sure.
Look closer, because you said Rakitic, and Rakitic is there, but he's not.
Oh, is Rakitic the one in the middle?
Yeah, Rakitic is in the middle, okay? Who's on the top?
This is a really
Who's on
tough
top? It's really tough, I know.
Is that Ter Stegen? It's just
He's a midfielder.
he's a midfielder. Frankie,
Nope. Brazilian,
a Brazilian midfielder.
and he's on the bench today.
I haven't got a
No,
chance to read.
Arthur.
Arthur, oh my God, Arthur
Okay.
Miller, of course.
And bottom?
Oh, this is Georgina. You did not prepare me.
No,
for
I know,
this.
I know it's so hard. I mean, Barca players have done this challenge. You can see it on our YouTube channel page, and they struggle hard.
Is that? I don't know, man.
He's
Semedo
coming
does
back
not have a
home
mustache.
today. It's a special game for him because he's playing.
But that's
at
not
his
Kike
old him.
Serian.
No, that's Junior Firpo.
Junior people. Oh, of course.
Junior,
man, terrible at
starting
this
today,
one.
and no, I know it's difficult, and if you watch it from far apart, it's a bit easier. But having this close, it's going to be a bit more.
Oh, yeah, Junior Firpo. Yeah, of
now
course.
you see. Now, second picture, inside it. Who's that on the top?
In the middle, I can definitely tell you it's Sergio Busquets.
Yes.
On the top, oh my God, I feel every top is Ivan Rakitic over here. Is that?
Well, it looks similar. No, it's a goalkeeper, and it's not Ter Stegen.
Neto.
Neto, yeah.
Oh, of course.
At the bottom, yeah, like this might be easier. Midfielder.
Frankie? No.
No.
I love Frankie. I'm saying.
What do you think at home he is?
There
He
is-
was in the other picture.
I don't know, man. Who could that be?
Those teeth, the lips. Arthur.
Help me out, Georgia. Is that Arthur again?
Yes, Arthur again. Look at the smile. Like,
I should notice Arthur a little more after
no,
this.
I know the game is so hard. I know them because I prepared this, but if not, it would be so hard. Third picture. There you go. Who's
Okay,
that?
I might be better at this. Bottom is Jordi.
Yes, Jordi Alba.
Middle, I think it's Messi.
Yes, it's
Probably
Messi.
Leo
the
Messi.
goat. At the top,
Oh,
it's another
top.
forward.
It's a forward. Is it Usman? Is it Ansu?
It's Usman. Yeah, it's Dembele.
It's Ousmane Dembele, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
3 out of 3. 3 out of 3. Congratulations.
Thank you,
Manes
Georgina.
Guerra slaying the Barca faces and
Almost.
improving picture after picture. That's good. More things that are happening today. BetisBarça is obviously a big thing happening, but tonight is the night of the Oscars.
Oh, yeah.
Do you like the movies?
I do get to watch a few movies from time to time. Yeah, I like the movies.
Do you have any favorites for tonight?
Do I have a favorite? I saw the Joker.
Uh-huh.
I saw Joker like a couple of months back. I'm pretty sure it'll take most of the awards. The best movie. Joaquin Phoenix was quite brilliant. But I personally really liked How to Train Your Dragon. That was this year, right? How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
I think that might the best animated film probably. And I'm not sure about this, but a sports documentary, the Maradona documentary.
Diego Maradona,
The
yeah.
Diego Maradona
from the
documentary.
Amy director. Really good one. I haven't been able to watch it yet.
So I saw it on the flight. Watch it,
Oh.
Georgina. It's really nice.
We will definitely watch it, especially now that we've got a Napoli-Barça coming up
Oh, wow, yeah.
in only
Perfect
2
timing.
weeks. Yeah, perfect timing to watch this movie. Do you have any favorite movie from 2019, even if it's not nominated for the Oscars?
Do I have a favorite movie from 2019? I think Joker was one of the nicer movies, but honestly, the one I recently saw, the Maradona documentary, was one of the nicest films. I don't see too many films. Oh yes, of course, Lion King. Lion King, the new Lion King was, oh man, it just brought back so many childhood memories.
No, it's good. I'm going with the Joker too. I'm a bit mixed feelings because I also want Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood to win, but I'm okay with the Joker winning this. Okay, and since you're here and before you tell us your prediction, I have prepared an Oscar for you too. You can open it, read it out loud, and I will give it to you.
What could this possibly be, Jolly?
Read it out loud while I pick it.
Folks, I am apparently the best warm-up guest of 2019-2020. I'm really proud I've got this. Thank you, Georgina, for this.
And this is our Oscar for you, best warm-up guest of 2019-2020. And the explanation of why these aren't Oscar statues is because another warm-up guest that will be here on the show in a few minutes forgot it at home, and the guys at the match center have it, but this is for you.
I am so glad I won the Oscar for the warm-up, best warm-up guest.
Here it is,
I hope
did.
to win this next year as well. I'll be back in this show.
It was voted unanimously. Everyone was like, Manas needs to get this Oscar. So
Thank
here
you
you
so
go.
much, guys. It means a lot to me.
Let us know your prediction before you leave.
I really want Barcelona to win today. 3-1 Barcelona.
Okay.
Really need the points today, don't they?
We need the points. We need the points. The guys are laughing in Barcelona because they have the statues and you have this, but this is funnier.
This is nice. I really appreciate this. This is going to go up in my room for sure.
Thank you very much, Manas.
Thank you, Georgina. Bye, guys. Cheers.
Barça Getafe.
I'll see you there.
Drop by.
Bye.
Thank you very much, Manas. You guys have the statues, and we're going to have the explanation on why are the statues in Barcelona. Well, someone is definitely going to tell us about that. We need to move because we're being on the Catalan version of this. We are in the middle, and we don't want to be on two different streams. Do you guys have any favorites for the Oscars Match Center? I don't know. Do you have any movie that you're rooting for tonight?
Favorites for the Oscars. Okay, well, let's see. I've seen a few of them. I've seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah.
I've seen Joker. I think I've seen a couple of them. I mean, both great movies. I'd like to see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood win it. I don't think Quentin Tarantino has actually won it before, so that is my vote.
I'm with you, I agree with you, and I think that Quentin Tarantino is used to making more bloody movies, and I think if he doesn't win it today, he's not going to win it because I think he's going to go back to what he is used to do.
There's a fair, I don't want to spoil anything, but there is a fair amount of blood towards the end,
I get
bloody
it, but
scenes.
it's not what Quentin Tarantino used to be, I think. But I love the movie, and I would like him to get this award. I also loved Joker, and I've watched pretty recently 1917.
Oh, I haven't been to see that one yet.
I was, and like I think it was last week, and I loved it too. So if any of these three gets an Oscar, I would be extremely happy.
For me, it's got to be the Diego Maradona
documentary.
The documentary, because being a mad football fan, I think it's great to go back and see like how he's developed and etc. etc. The other one I think is it Parasite?
Oh, Parasite. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. Santi, our editor, is a big fan of Parasite.
The Korean one, the Korean film.
Yeah.
So.
Georgina, have you got any favourites?
As I was telling Manas, I have this kind of mixed feelings because on the one hand I want Joker to win it because it was my Oscar nominee favorite movie of 2019, although I have to say that I haven't watched Parasite, and it's a must. I know I'm going to love it, but I just haven't had the time to watch it yet. But on the other side, on the other hand, I want Tarantino to finally get this Oscar, as you were saying, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was definitely one of the best
Georgina, can I interrupt a minute?
Last year, so...
Can I interrupt a minute?
Sure.
Because what's happening right behind you is spectacular. You've got the referees warming up and the fans absolutely letting them have it.
Yeah.
Look at them with their hankies out.
No, I'm hearing.
No, turn around and you'll see it.
No, the thing is,
amazing.
I'm absolutely used to the fans booing all the time when the rival steps on the pitch, like in this case Barça.
Right now, it's
not the referee.
Not the
Our
referee.
players to start their warm up, and I was like, where are they? But we only have Ter Stegen warming up at the moment. It's only because of the referees, but
Wow.
they are so loud. The ambience is going to be huge here at Benito Villamarín, which I have to say is one of my least favorite stadiums of La Liga. I'm sorry for Betis. I have sympathy for the club, but not very much for the stadium. But the ambience, the atmosphere here is, I mean, it's going to be crazy. The stadium's got something. We played here the Copa del Rey final a few months ago. We lost it to Valencia, and it was not the Betis fans, obviously. It was Valencia and some Barça fans. But this place has something. It's so intense. Everyone was cheering. You could feel it. You could feel it. It's this kind of stadiums where you just know they have a special vibe, a special energy, and you know they are special places. Well, I was expecting our players to be on the pitch by now. I don't know why aren't they here yet. But while we're talking about stadiums, okay, did you hear that?
Yeah, no. The referees are right behind you again.
They're not
but
going to stop.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
No.
It's
Why?
quite amusing
Okay,
to watch
I
the
was saying
fans actually
stadiums-
react to that.
It's weird, yes.
But what are they doing? I mean, they are
Oh,
just like...
funny.
I
Oh,
can't really
proud, I
do
don't
what
know.
they're doing because, well, it's a bit insulting.
Yes, yes.
I'm having trouble with the camera. I don't know if you're watching it, but if I move to the right, I'm in Barça TV, and if I move to the left, I don't have the good lining, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do. If anybody tells me. Anyway, we were talking stadiums, and I have to say that, guys, I woke up in Napoli this morning in Naples, preparing some preview content for the Champions League game that's coming up in a couple of weeks. I brought a present for you, Med Center.
Oh, nice.
I will
Oh.
give it to you on the next meeting on Wednesday. And San Paolo really impressed me. Very beautiful and gave me a good vibe. I think we can win there.
We
I don't know
hope
if any
so.
of you have been there, actually.
No, I've never been
No?
there. Never actually been there. Well, Barça haven't played there in the last few years at least.
Not an official game.
Not an official
No.
game, exactly.
No.
So
Important place to go to.
an iconic place as well. And what's exciting is that Lionel Messi will play at the ground that made Diego Maradona great as well.
Yeah.
So
Maradona.
it'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. A couple of weeks and a half, isn't it?
Yes.
A couple of weeks and we'll be there in Champions League mode again. Super excited about it.
Best
Georgina,
mood.
have the
Look
players?
at that, look at that. Look at what's going on here.
Sorry.
No, we are still waiting for them. I don't know what's going on and why aren't they? Ah, here they are. And now it's even more intense than when the referees, I thought that this was impossible to beat, but here they are for our players stepping on the pitch. Let me refresh the lineup for you. Interesting formation with Ter Stegen on the goal tonight, with Junior Lenglet Umtiti and Nelson Semedo on defense, Sergio Busquets, Frenkie de Jong, Arturo Vidal and Sergio Roberto on the midfield, and Messi and Griezmann as our forwards tonight. This is the formation that I'm thinking about, the 4-4-2. We will see if we finally get to have this 3-5-2 in attack. I don't know. Formations are a bit liquid at the moment. We still don't know until the game has started to develop what the final formation will be. But for the moment, these are the 11 players that will start today's match. I'm going to go with your predictions. Guys, what do you think will be the final result today?
Final result for today. Well, I am going to go, of course, with a clean sheet because I always go for clean sheets. And my prediction
Clean sheet,
is
as always.
2-0 for Barça.
Yes.
And I'm not going to say my first goal scorer because that will be in our secret predictions. But I have confidence in the team in the bounce back after the loss
Okay.
against Athletic.
Mine is 1-3. I hope it's a clean
Yeah?
sheet, but I have the feeling they're going to score
All
one.
right, yeah.
Just one goal.
Sam?
Mine's going to be
Okay.
2-1 Georgina. I think it's going to be a really tight game. I think Real Betis will take the lead, but I think Barca will turn it around and get the victory.
And Julia?
And my prediction is 1-2 for Barca. I'm always going for the clean sheet, you know, with Robert. But today, I think it's going to be really a bit difficult to keep the clean sheet.
So I'm the only one going with a
You are. I'm so sorry.
You are, because my prediction is not a clean sheet either. I'm going to go with 2-3. I think we're going to struggle, that we're going to suffer here at the Benito Villamarín, but that still we're going to manage to take the 3 points out of here and keep living for this title race. Okay, there goes Juan Cobo. What have you done with the cable? What's wrong?
I'm
What's
not sure
wrong?
if this mic.
It's working, but what have
Hello?
you done?
I don't know. I don't know.
Help you.
Sorry.
There should be someone helping
think-
us with this, but
Okay.
here you
Hello.
are. Juan
Hi.
Cobo, how are you?
Good. Very good. And you?
I'm very good. It's been a long time since we had you on the show.
I miss you.
Me too. Thank you. Cool to have you here. Juan Cobo, because he's been out for a long time, let me remind all of you who he is. Juan Cobo is one of our cameramans, and he follows the first team. He's the one who filmed the most interesting images of match day. So if you have watched the series, you have watched footage that Juan has filmed for us. And he's here because it's the night of the Oscars, and he's a movie lover. He has studied cinema. He's a DOP, photography director.
Yeah.
One day you can explain me what
Yeah, one day we can
a
do
DOP
like a workshop
does.
or
Yes,
something.
you can explain
Okay.
this to all of us. And my questions for you, well, first thing, what's your favorite nominee for tonight?
Oh, okay. Well, I really appreciate Almodóvar's film, but I really like Parasites.
Parasite is your favorite.
Parasites is one of my favorites. Yes.
Okay. And we've got a Spanish movie nominated for the Best International Movie, Dolor y Gloria.
Yep.
Have you seen it? Checked it out? What do you think of it?
Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's not my favorite one, but I like it. Actually, we have another one, an
Oh, we do?
animation movie, Klaus. It's Spanish.
I didn't know it was Spanish.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
It's nominated to.
How many movies that are nominated for the Oscars have you watched?
All?
All of them.
Yeah, I'm not sure if all the foreigner movies I have seen it, but yes, I think.
How many hours is that? I mean, all the. No. He's a huge movie lover. What's your favorite movie of 2019? Is it a nominee for tonight?
No, it's not.
Can you tell us which
Yeah, it's
movie
a
is
Catalan
it?
movie,
Okay.
La hija de un ladrón, a thief's
Don't know about it.
daughter. I don't know how to translate in English.
Sí, La hija de un ladrón,
La
A
hija de un
thief's
ladrón.
daughter. What does it talk about?
It's a story about the daughter of a thief that has to make a living, in Barcelona in a weird neighborhood. That's all I can say.
In our neighborhood, you mean Las Corts? I mean the place
No,
for Barca, or-
no, it's outside Barcelona.
Ah, outside Barcelona.
Yeah, it's
Barcelona.
outside
Okay,
Barcelona.
I thought it had
From Belém
something to
Funes.
do. Okay, that it had something to do with the Barca area
No.
or something. No, it doesn't. Okay. Anyway, we're giving away our Oscars tonight too, and I
Okay.
want to give you an Oscar too.
For me?
Yes.
Yeah, oh, amazing.
This is for you. You
Okay.
can open it.
Okay, should I say, and the Oscar
And read it out loud.
goes
Yes.
to,
This is your category. The category you're winning.
Best Trip Friend 2009, 2020, for me?
Yes.
Oh my God.
And here's your
Thank you.
Oscar.
Oh, amazing. I love it.
And
What
the
it is?
reason we have this is because we don't have Oscar tattoos.
Okay.
Because something happened.
Yeah.
You know
okay.
about it.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
we're
I know,
going to let the real main character of this story explain himself.
better,
and why
better.
do you have to have this and not the proper?
But I think I prefer this.
Okay.
I mean, it's so
you
soft.
can show it to the camera. I bought it at the station in Sevilla.
It's going to be good to see the match with this because
Yeah.
I can
With the stress.
be stressed.
What's your prediction?
I think we're going to win 2 or 3-1.
Okay.
For the
You're confident.
Yeah, I think this stadium is something that for Messi and everyone is something
Everyone
that
remembers last
year's goal.
outstanding performance, especially by Leo Messi. Even Quique Setién
was
was the coach of Betis, and he had some amazing words for Messi after the game, saying that he's one of a kind, that he's been playing this way for 14, 15 years, and that we're never going to see someone like
I
him
remember
again.
all the stadium clapping Messi
Clapping.
because that goal.
Yes.
And that was wow.
That was amazing.
Crazy.
Thank you very much,
Okay.
Juan Cobo. There
Thank
you
you.
go with your Oscar. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
And I hope that you can get some sleep tomorrow, because I'm
Yeah.
assuming tonight you will stay up late for the whole night.
For sure. Thank you.
Good to have you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, that was Juan Cobo with his Oscar too. I hate that you guys have the tattoos and I have to be like with his little toys. Anyway, going for you with random predictions of the night. Robert, what will be the halftime result?
Okay, Georgina, before the halftime predictions, we have a question here in the studios. Junior Firpo is wearing a shirt that we do not
Okay.
recognize. Can you see it from where you are?
Junior Firpo is wearing a shirt. Okay, where is Junior? Where is Junior? Where is he? The thing is, I can see from long distance. Ah, okay. No. I see it. It's a different training kit. I don't know the reason why he's wearing this training kit, but it's an official training kit. You can find it online and at Barça stores.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I don't know why does he has to wear this, but I'm going to ask the question to someone who might know it, and if we get the
I
the
want
answer,
that shirt,
I will let you
Georgina.
know.
Me
Now
too.
go ahead with your halftime results. You can go and get it. It's on Barça stores and the official Barça Nike website.
I love her.
Okay, maybe Mark Brown knows the answer.
Halftime result, Robert.
Halftime result. Okay.
We're going to ask him, but I don't think he
Halftime
will.
result. Well, I went for 2-0 as my game prediction, so 1-0 at halftime.
Okay, what will be Frenkie de Jong's passing accuracy?
89%.
89, okay. Total passes, Sam, what will be the total passes of tonight?
I reckon there's going to be 692.
Okay, and Julia, what
Yes.
will be our full-time possession?
Okay, I'm going for 62%.
Okay. Well, it's not super high, but
No,
it's
it's
still an interesting. No, but it still means that we will have control of the match. I want to go deep in for the trivia, but I'm asking the question, okay, to see if we can know the reason why Junior might be wearing this different kit. But I think it probably has something to do with the kit that he would be wearing today might be, I don't know, broken or something, that he might have spilled something on it, I don't know. And they have the other ones, because if you pay closer attention to it, this is a kit that's on a short sleeve, and the others are wearing the long sleeve, which is one of the reasons why they have this new training warm-up kit, and it's a different one for winter and summer. They debuted this yellow kit just a few weeks ago. I don't think it's even 3 weeks ago. And the one that Junior is wearing it's one that is also available at the moment, but since it's pretty cold, they prefer to use the other one. So I think it has more to do with something like it being not able to use. But anyway, they are checking, and they will let us know as soon as possible. While we wait, let's go for a bit of a trivia, okay? First question, it's for you, Robert. Which of these players hasn't played for both Barça and Betis? Is it A, Pinto? Is it B, Muniesa? Or is it C, Cristian Tello? Easy one.
Easy one, yes.
Not
I'm
that easy.
struggling here.
Easy one. Robert.
Which one of them hasn't?
Hasn't, yeah.
Hasn't.
Oh, wow.
Hasn't played for both.
Well, I'm going to say Muniesa.
Muniesa, 1, 2, 3. You're right, Robert. Yes, Muniesa has only played for Barça. He went to Stoke City, to Girona. He's in Al Arabiya at the moment, but he didn't play for Betis. The thing is that Barça and Betis share so many players. They have so many players in common. As you were saying at the beginning of the show, Aleñá is now a Betis player. He's on a loan from Barça. So yeah, Barça and Betis are two teams that share many players, just like Barça and Valencia. I think these are the two teams that that share that Valencia and Betis are the teams that Barça shares the most players with. But it's not the case of Muniesa because Muniesa has never played here in the Benito Villamarín. Second question is for you, Julia.
Yes.
How many goals has Junior scored with Betis? Is it A, 2? Is it B, 4? Or is it C, 5? How many goals?
I'm going to go for A2.
No, the right answer is C, 5. And he scored an important goal. I'm sure that everyone remembers because last season, we won here 1-4, that amazing performance of Messi. But in the game at Camp Nou, remember that we lost that match. We lost that match 3-4 against Betis, and Junior was one to give to score a goal there and to assist another. So that's one of these 5 goals that he scored with the Betis shirt. And since we're talking Junior, I got the answer to the warming, the kit that he's wearing. And okay, nothing has happened to his other kit, but it's because he's wearing the kit that everyone should be wearing, but because they are cold, they are wearing the others in their long sleeves.
Okay.
So that's the reason why he's wearing a different kit. Okay?
We love it anyway.
The thing that I don't understand is why he's got another shirt. No, it's nice. It's nice. Mai, if I can, I will go and grab one for you.
Venga, yes.
Question for you.
Yes.
How many green stripes has the Barça? The Betis crest. Is it 4, 5, or 6?
I would say 6.
I don't know if you have any crest around you because I'm thinking I'm paranoid. Like maybe you have it somewhere on the screens. You're right. The right answer is C. Question for Sam. How many green stripes does the Betis jersey have on this season?
On the Betis jersey, well, I'm going to go for 9. C.
Yes, so A4, B6, C9. And the right answer is the answer that Sam gave, 9.
Oh.
You're on a roll. The only one that got it wrong was Julia?
Yeah.
That right?
Yeah, you're right.
So. Okay, Robert. I told you earlier that I don't like Benito Villamarín, so I'm going to ask you, why do you think that I hate this place? Why don't, it's not a stadium that I like? Is it A, because we lost the Copa del Rey game here last season? Is it because I had a bad date here? Or is it C, because I hate the color of the seats? Is it A, B, or C?
Okay, I know the exact reason for that. And it has to do with your interview with Quique Setién, in which you asked him if he preferred blue or red, and he answered green. You hate green. The seats at the Benito Villamarín are green, so that is the answer.
Yes, that's true. I hate color green. And Quique Setién threw me in the face the first time I ever meet him, like, hi, blue or red? And he says green. I'm like, good. Thank you very much for everything, Quique. Good luck here at Barça. Julia, question for you. Junior recently took another test with us, and we asked him if he would rather play a game in a suit or in a swimsuit. So my question for you is, what did he answer? A, in a suit, B, in a swimsuit, or C, that he would play a game in both?
I'm going to say B, in a swimsuit.
Well, we've got the video to reveal the answer.
¿Boda o en bañador? Pero no sería como súper incómodo si te agarran.
No podrían. He hecho crema y no pueden agarrar.
Eso, se resbalan. Bueno, pues es una buena táctica, mira.
Yeah, he said that he can put some cream on, and this way, if anyone tries to grab him by the shirt, nothing is going to happen. Okay, we're taking the trivia back in a few moments, but the players just ended their warm-up, so here we go with a lineup refresh. Ter Stegen on the goal, Junior, Lenglet, Umtiti, and Semedo on defense, Frankie de Jong, Sergio Busquets, Sergi Roberto, and Vidal on the midfield, and forward attack line for Messi and Griezmann. These are the 11 players that will start in only 10 minutes left. until kickoff. I would hear Mark Rau, who is getting ready right next to me, and he's about to say hello. Hello, Mark. How are you?
Hello. Hello, everyone. Good evening, everyone from Sevilla.
Are you excited?
Yeah, a little bit, because today we have a very important game. You know
Very
that Madrid
important,
won
crucial.
a game against Osasuna, so we have to win. Always happens the same thing.
Yes, I was saying before that the ambience at Benito Villamarín is always amazing, that it's crazy,
Yeah.
and the show is just about to begin. What's your stat? What do we need to know about today's game?
The stat has a relation with Betis fans, because in this stadium, Leo Messi scored his last hat-trick on the road. Not a hat-trick in Camp Nou, his last hat-trick on the road was
Away.
here in Villamarín. And do you remember how was his first goal here? With all the fans clapping their hands. It was absolutely amazing.
Amazing, from
with
another world.
all the stadium shouting Messi, Messi, Messi. It was one of the best moments of last year.
What's your prediction for tonight?
Prediction 0-2 with
clean
Messi
sheet.
and Griezmann goals. Yeah, clean sheet,
Robert,
yeah.
he's with you.
Clean sheet,
today.
yeah,
Clean sheet
absolutely.
today.
I'm convinced.
I think we're going to struggle a lot today. I think we're going to suffer, and I'm going with 2-3. Do you think it's
2-3?
crazy?
Well, that's fine also for me. If Barca win, it's fine everywhere.
Okay.
Good song.
Yes.
It's more like a summer song.
It's like a summer song. So what's going on at the moment is everyone is taking their mobile phones out. You can see that around us, flashing. There's a beautiful song going on the background, and all the Betis kids that are on the sidelines of the pitch and waving the flags. I hope that in a few seconds the lights will go back open and you will be able to watch it close. Tonight are the Oscars.
Yeah, I have to say, how do you explain what happened with the
What
Oscars
happened?
here
What
in
happened with the
Sevilla?
Oscars?
They are in Barcelona. I have to
Why
say,
are they in Barcelona?
because I don't remember why, but they were in my table. They were in my table, and Georgina told me, you have to take this. You have to take this to Sevilla. You have to take this to Sevilla.
And there it
what
is, in
happened?
Barcelona.
What happened? That I
I
missed it.
decided to give you an Oscar anyway.
Okay.
You can open it, and I'm going to pick it for you.
Okay, that's fine. Best Human Barça Wiki 2010-2020.
The guy that knows the most stats of Barça, at least from this season, we'll see what happens next season, is Marc Brau. Here's your
Okay.
Oscar.
Oh, that's
Best
fine.
Human Barça Wiki.
But it's green.
No, I know. It's the first thing that I found, because you cannot find any stats here in Sevilla, so don't complain
Maybe I
about
deserve
it.
that for the Oscars to be in Barcelona, so thank you very much, Georgina.
No, you're welcome. Is there anything else that you want to say about the match?
No.
Something, a key point, something that we need to be really focused
We
on?
have to win. We have to win. There's no other thing, because Madrid won the last game against Osasuna. We have to win. I have to say that is the stadium. Well, okay, I don't say anything, because I said good start in Mestalla, and you know what happened. So
No, but in Mestalla, we interviewed the mascot, and every time we interview a mascot, we lose. Today, I saw Palmerin around, but I didn't get the chance to talk with him.
he was dancing.
There are a lot of girls dancing now at the moment. What a show, what a show. This is match day 23 of La Liga. We're going to say goodbye from here, from Benito Villamarín. We're over to you, Robert. I hope that you guys enjoy the match, and hopefully we can bring back home these 3 points, crucial points, essential in the race for La Liga title. Robert, over to you.
And thank you for the Oscar for me, eh? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hopefully you can bring back those 3 points, crucial points today against Real Betis. Quick introductions, Julia Peguera, social media queen, once again on Match Center. How are you doing?
Hello, how are you? Really good. Excited for tonight, because I think it's going to be a really buzzy Match Center today.
It's going to be the Oscar night
Yes,
Match
it
Center, and hopefully Barca win the big prize. Sam May, how are you doing?
Very well, Robert, and yourself?
I'm fine, hoping for a victory.
I am, me too. I mean, it's going to be a difficult game today. I mean, as Georgina's touched on, you know, I think she went for a 2-3, and I've gone for a 1-2. So I think it's going to be tough, but I think we've got enough in the starting lineup to get the victory.
And Mai, once again on the show, an
Yes.
important game. We was talking about it before, because Real Madrid won earlier on in the afternoon, so we need the points to stay close to them.
We need the points. We need to win. We need to do it like great, with 1-3, for example.
Yeah.
And of course, we need the 3 points and see how it goes. And the first time for Quique Setién in his old club.
Exactly. Quique Setién against his former clubs. Before the game starts, I mean, less than 5 minutes, we've prepared three little points of analysis, three talking points about this game. The first of them would be one of the big absences tonight, which is Gerard Piqué. He is out suspended. Also, he picked up a little injury against Athletic in La Copa del Rey, so it's probably good that he's out suspended and not forcing his way into the game. He will not be in the lineup. Samuel Umtiti is pairing with Clément Lenglet in the back four. Whoever takes Piqué's role, more than likely Umtiti, who's a left footer as well, will have to be very active in driving the ball out, which is what Piqué does, initiating play, starting from behind. It's a very demanding task, especially given the pressure that the Real Betis players will play. Rubi is also a coach that likes to have the ball, likes to be aggressive on pressure, force mistakes. So both Umtiti and Lenglet will have to be very precise there. And they'll also have to be very careful with the spaces behind them. I think that Betis will play, as we say here, the two-a-two, but Barça will probably force them into their own half. Then they're very quick in transition. They have some very quick players. Barça will have to be very alert to avoid easy chances in transition for Real Betis. The second point of analysis is that Betis are quite vulnerable on the wings. So they play with two wing-backs, Emerson and Alex Moreno. They're better attacking players than defensive players, and sometimes they get caught out of position, especially when they have to run back. So Barca need to be very aggressive on the wings. The runs of Semedo, for example, he was great the other day against Levante. He had a super performance, so we want to see more of that. Barca need to play from the outside in and take advantage of those points in which Betis are a bit vulnerable. And the third point is the importance of a good start. So both Betis and Barça have scored 8 goals. That's a league high in the opening 15 minutes of games. They are the teams that have scored the most in opening 15 minutes. I think it'll be important for Barça to try and make that 9 and not concede as well, especially after what happened against Athletic. It was a very bitter ending with that goal conceded in the 93rd minute. I think that the team needs a good start today, get their confidence boosted, and yes, I mean, it's important as well not to concede early.
No, exactly. I just want to touch on the hostile reception as well at the ground. We've seen already before kick-off that the 12th man is out for Real Betis, so it's important we start on the front foot and hopefully we get an early goal, because that'll quiet the crowd down and then we'll be able to play our usual game. However, if Betis do score, then the crowd will be up for it and it makes it a bit difficult for us.
And Julia, before we go to our Skype connection, which is ready right now, you wanted to say something.
Yeah, I just have to say, because we're seeing some footage of what's happening right now at Benito Villamarin, and everyone's dancing because the music is so loud. The atmosphere, like Georgina said, is amazing. And I've been told that someone here is a really good dancer.
Oh dear.
And there you go. Can you explain it, Robert? Do you want
It's the dance of the moment, champeta.
Yeah, champeta challenge.
Champeta,
Yeah.
have you tried it? It's really complicated. It's really complicated. That's why there's only a shadow of me.
Oh, but you're pretty good at it.
I want to know if the fans have tried it as well, because it's super complicated. It's the dance that Shakira did at the Super Bowl. That dance is going to come on every time we score. Every time we score, we're dancing champeta.
Love this idea.
On the screens.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Anyway, before the game starts, it's about to start. I mean, what an embarrassing Skype connection. We've got Kerry Ruiz from his YouTube channel is Kerry News, Kerry Sports, and he's got massive following. We wanted to talk to him here before the game to see what his impressions about this game. Oh, wait a minute, we can't get him. So let's talk about the game. Hello, Kerry. Sorry. You got it?
Yes. Hello, how are you guys?
I can hear you now. Sorry, they were telling me there was some sort of problem. Kerry, impressions on tonight's game?
Well, it's going to be a very interesting game, but just before going into the game, I just want to say that I was last week in the Super Bowl. The dance was pretty much on spot, man. So, congratulations on that.
Well,
but about the game, it's going to be a very interesting game because too many pieces are like coming back together to where they were before. Carlos Aleñá and Junior are going to start against former teams, and of course the main character will be Quique Setién, which is trying to transform this Barcelona into the old Barcelona, which had this kind of soul for the match, for the game. So I think it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be complicated without Piqué, without Luis Suarez, and of course without Ousmane Dembele. But I think Barcelona has enough weapons to make a good match today in the Benito Villamarín.
Okay, Kitty. The game is about to start, so we'll talk to you later on at halftime and in post-game as well. But I want to know what your prediction is. The score. What do you think it will be?
I think Barça will win around 3-0. And look up for the first 15 minutes because they are both teams who scored the most on the first 15 minutes of the matches. So it's going to be interesting.
It'll be interesting, and that's a very optimistic prediction. Kitty, I'll talk to you later at halftime. Hopefully, Barca will be ahead already.
Yes, thank you.
Talk to you later. Anyway, guys, the game is just about to get started. A quick refresher of the lineup. We've got ter Stegen in goal. We've got Semedo, Umtiti, Langlais, and Jordi Alba at the back. A midfield with Sergio Busquets, Arturo Vidal, and De Jong. And up front, I think it's a 4-3-3. Sergio Roberto, Messi, and Antoine Griezmann. Thoughts on that lineup?
Well, as I touched on the beginning of today's show, I think it's going to be good because it's going to be full of surprises. I think Betis won't be expecting many of the things that we will show off today, and I think that is good for us. And I'm really confident about today's lineup. I think it's a really strong one. We're facing some injuries, then Piqué's suspension, and I think all in all, I think it's a really, really strong lineup. The strongest Setien could go for today.
Barca are playing in the yellow kit. The game is just about to get started. Betis are obviously playing in their home green and white. Impressions on what this game should be? Oh, there's going to be a minute of silence. I'm going to investigate to see who the minute of silence is for. So the game is going to be delayed for just a few seconds. But after that defeat against Athletic Bilbao, what do you think the team's attitude will be? Yes, the minute of silence is for a former Real Betis player, Francisco Grau, who played between 1959 and 1969. So the players are gathered around the centre circle in a respectful moment of silence. Let's just hear that. Okay, so that was that moment of silence for the former Real Betis player. May he rest in peace. Guys, I was asking you about your impressions. After that defeat, what do you think the team's attitude will be?
I think they have to just go on the front foot. There's no question about it today. Quick out the blocks, and hopefully, as Kerry said on the Skype interview, we get an early goal, and then we can take it from there, really. I think, as I previously mentioned, if it's easy for Real Betis to come out, and if they do score, as I mentioned, the crowd's up for it, and it makes it difficult for us. So Julia touched on the team. It's probably the strongest team that we could have put out today. So hopefully Setien in midweek will have got his players together, has regrouped, and got his messages across. And obviously it's a place that he knows really well. So hopefully we'll have a bit of an advantage.
Starting whistle, there it goes. The game is underway. Barca have the first possession. We're attacking towards the left of the screen, and Betis will be attacking towards the right. It's in defense, Semedo, Umtiti, Langlais, and Junior Firpo. Guys, should we do random predictions very quickly before anything relevant in the game happens? Halftime score is one that we're going to do. So what do you think the halftime score will be? Georgina asked you about the total amount of passes as well, Sam.
Yep.
I think you had 692, didn't you?
I did.
Total amount of passes in the game, that's for Barca, of course.
Yep.
And possession as well. We can do percentage of possession for Barca at the end of the game as the team is under pressure right now. Langlais trying to move away from Borja Iglesias. Ter Stegen having to clear the ball forward. A bounce and into ter Stegen's hands. So the possession for the team in at the end of the game.
Yes.
And first goal scorer. Should we do first goal scorer as well?
Okay.
Today I am going to go for this one. Okay, it goes into our secret boxes, and we'll reveal it at the end of the game as Barca have won the ball back. Arturo Vidal back in the lineup. Mae, I know you like it when Arturo makes it into the lineup. He's dealing with some issues, physical obviously, and he'd missed the last couple of games.
Yeah, and you can notice, you know, because some people say, like, sometimes you need someone fresh, someone like a gladiator, someone who will fight the entire game like Arturo Vidal, and I really miss him. I think now it's not Messi, obviously, but it's one of the players we need to break and to do something new in a game. We are getting in trouble, to make the difference, to bring back energy, to have more good things to the team. He's always fighting, defending, providing assists, doing whatever the team needs to, you know, to find the win. So I think it's really nice to see him back, and obviously today it's what Julia said before. Like, it's a really surprising lineup for Ruby, Junior,
exactly,
and Arturo Vidal, and
no Ansu Fati as well.
Exactly.
I mean, I was going to bring up the topic of Ansu Fati. He's been starting in the last few games as Arturo Vidal wins the ball back, and Barca have a chance to go out running. Messi is fouled, and that's a yellow card.
What? No.
Messi fouled from behind. The referee says that the Betis player got a touch of the ball. Messi went down. He's still down on the ground. He can't believe that the foul wasn't given. I think Setien has, well,
what's wrong?
A bit of a concerned look on his face.
I find that a bit astonishing.
That's a replay. That's come on. And Messi was openly running towards the opponent's goal. Betis got away with that one.
Yeah, it was definitely a foul, and as you called it, Robert, it was a yellow card, let alone a foul. Let alone a foul.
Yellow card, definitely, because it was cutting a Barca transition.
Exactly.
So I was going to say, before we go to social media with Julia, because we haven't done that yet, and we want to know, obviously, what the fans think and where they're watching us from. But Ansu Fati, he's been starting in the last few games. Let's not forget that this is a 17-year-old, and we can't ask him physically to... Oh, wait a minute, a chance for Betis. The drive inside the box. They want handball. The referee doesn't give it. The fans are outraged. I mean, I imagine it's going to be reviewed now. A foul given against Betis in midfield on Antoine Griezmann.
They're going to check VAR.
Busquets says that the hand, it was his, and he was in front of his body. That's what Busquets is doing. So let's see. The drive inside the box. A shot. Where does it hit Langlais?
No, it's a penalty.
I think it's a penalty.
I think
it's a penalty.
But touching on Vidal.
So, wait a minute. No. It's a shot coming in from the left into the middle. Langlais goes for the block. His body is in this position. It hits his arm here. The referee is going to review it. VAR in the 4th minute. It's hit Langlais here. His body positioning is kind of like that. And it's hit him here. So his arm is sticking out. I think it's a penalty.
And if he's going to check it, it's because they've probably told him it's a penalty, so he wants to check it out before.
Yeah, unfortunately,
I think it's a penalty.
It is.
Yeah.
Oof. It is.
And we saw this script a couple of weeks ago against Valencia. This is given as a penalty.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, the referee is running towards the box. It's a penalty.
Yeah.
Penalty.
But we have to stay in.
Yeah.
Okay, calm.
It happened the last time we were here.
And a yellow card for Langlais, which means he'll miss the next game as well, because he had 4 yellow cards. And Canales, I think, is going to be the man in charge of taking the penalty. The fans are obviously delighted in this 5th minute of the game. Ter Stegen saved the last one. He saved 6 as a Barca player.
Yes, he's going to do it again. No, it's 7.
Is it going to be the 7th, hopefully?
Is it going to be the 7th?
Like Monica, 7.
It's a clear penalty. A shot blocked by Langlais with his left arm. Unintentional, obviously. And Betis have a penalty in this 5th minute. Ter Stegen saved it a couple of weeks ago. Can he do it again in front of Canales? He's going to take it with his left foot. Waiting for the referee's whistle. Canales in front of Ter Stegen. Here's the run-up. Number 10 against number 1. The shot by Canales, and it's a goal by Real Betis. Ter Stegen went the wrong way. Down to his left. Canales went low to Ter Stegen's right. And it's Betis 1, Barca 0 with 5 minutes played. What an unfortunate start for Barca. We hadn't seen anything really happen in the game, apart from Barca denied an open chance of going out in transition when Messi was fouled and the referee didn't give it. Then it's almost immediate that Betis come back and force that penalty with a shot, which is blocked by a handball of Langlais. And now taken by Canales, and ter Stegen couldn't do anything about it.
And now it makes it difficult, especially with Langlais on a yellow card.
On a yellow card as well, early yellow card for Langlais, that's important.
It's dangerous,
as well.
yeah.
Very dangerous. Not the best of starts for Barca, but we have seen the team come back from negative results this season.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, I said in my prediction that we would win 2-1.
Yeah.
And I said that Betis would take the lead. So
This is the only goal they're going to score.
yeah, that's what I've
what we said in our prediction.
That's what I said in my prediction. So
Going to happen.
Okay, let's try and cheer us up. Julia,
I was going
social
to
media
say the
queen.
same. Let's going to have some optimism. We're going to go to the map. If you've been following us, you know with what we've been doing. You know that since minute 1, we like to keep in touch with you, to know where you're from, to listen to you. So we've been creating this map, and we've been filling it up with all the countries where you've been watching us from. So from all the comments that you leave in our social media channels, we just have this map. On the last game we were here, we had some new countries and new USA states that we added in this map. Those were the countries: Ukraine, South Korea, Ghana, Cuba, Zimbabwe, Holland, Poland, Morocco, Belgium, Georgia, Jamaica, Somalia, and Norway. And regarding the USA states, we added North Carolina, Louisiana, and Vermont. So we have today's game to keep telling us where you're from. If your country isn't on the map, or if we haven't said it yet, maybe it's because we missed it, or maybe it got lost in the comments. So just keep telling us, keep insisting, because we hear you, we listen to you. So
yeah, send us some comments from Florida as well, because I can see Florida is still white on our map, so we need some comments from Florida. And the north of Africa is gradually going red, isn't it? Yeah. So,
yeah.
We're missing Egypt.
we're missing the likes of Madagascar, Namibia.
I know we've still got plenty to go. I mean, it's fairly red, that map. We're filling it up gradually. Barca have the ball. We'll go back to Julia in a moment.
Oh,
the ball
lovely
inside
ball.
De Jong.
Yes! Come on!
Barca, Frankie De Jong. Yes.
Come on!
Boom!
Yes!
Barca with a quick reaction. And Julia, it didn't even give me time.
Oh, can I just
Give me
read the
time to
comments?
put the garlic next to the screen for the reaction.
Can I just?
Look at the celebration there. Oh dear.
Okay. No, I thought it was worse. I have to say, I thought it was worse. So before you put the garlic on, Jersey BOA guys asked to put the garlic on the TV. Please. So please kindly, Robert.
I will. I will put the garlics next to the screen because De Jong has just equalised. We need more luck to go back in front. And let me take the fans through the goal because it's a quick reaction after conceding in the 5th minute. 4 minutes later, Barca score. Messi in the middle. Beautiful ball inside the box for the oncoming run of Frankie De Jong, who brings it down on his chest and from the edge of the small box puts it into the back of the net. A beautiful goal. Frankie, I believe it's its 2nd in La Liga. Betis 1, Barca 1. What a start to the game. And by the way, guys, we said before the game, these two teams have the highest number of goals in La Liga in the opening 15 minutes. Well, they both scored.
You can see that.
No, and when Betis thought that they had the game under control and they were like, bam, Barca scores and then changes the game again. And I think they weren't expecting this, but actually it's really good for us because now we have like the motivation to keep pushing and
now we're equal.
Scoring. Yeah,
and even
we're better.
Even Messi's ball over the top. As soon as
delivery!
It was incredible. As soon as De Jong latched onto it, I thought there's going to be a goal here. And
what a quality from De Jong.
Yeah,
do it in that way.
Yeah,
so
to be able to bring the ball down under a calm, under making sure that he was calm and no chance for Joel.
Maybe someone else you could put it away or
yeah, of course. It takes a lot
away from the goalkeeper. And
exactly.
He was so calm and it was
very nicely done by Frankie De Jong. Very nicely done.
Such a quality.
Julia, apart from the map, we've got something else going on today.
Another surprise, which I have to say it's even better.
Oh.
Because
there's been a foul. Yeah, by Busquets, nothing.
Okay, so tonight is the Oscars night, which is a really amazing and nervous night for many people, and we're going to celebrate it here as well. So we've been hitting up for tonight by recreating some of the movies. Yeah,
Yeah, we've got the
super
Oscars.
ready. Oh, I had one here, but I know I have it here.
There we go. We've all got an
So
Oscar.
we're super ready, and like I said, we've been hitting up by recreating some of the posters of the movies.
Yep.
So we're going to show them to you, and you're going to have like 5 seconds to guess what movie is it, the one we're recreating. So I'm gonna just go through the comments to see if you're right or not, and this is the first one. Ta-na-na-na-na. So, what do you say? Just okay. So, this is the first one. I'm checking the comments now. I think it's
a movie
slow.
that it's a movie that is nominated for best film tonight.
Yeah. Are you sure about that?
I think it is.
Yeah.
It is.
It probably is. It probably is. Yeah.
Let me check.
Yeah. I know it's not for best director. Maybe it's for movie. So that one was Little Woman, featuring My Rostro and I. We're going to go to the second one, and it's this one right here. So what do you think, guys? What do you think?
It was so serious.
You have to read through the picture. Okay, this, in case you were wondering, is 1917, the movie by Sam Mendes. It's pretty funny. Our picture, not the real picture, but I think we were.
Well, obviously we're recreating the numbers here.
Obviously.
Sam doing a very good 7.
Obviously,
very good
obviously. And then the last one, and I have to say is the best one, is this one. Let's see if you get which one it is. Look at that attitude.
Look at the attitude.
Yeah.
It's not nominated. I don't know if this one's nominated for best.
No,
definitely
this
not for
one is
best
not
film.
for best film. No, it's not. And this is Bad Boys, as you can see.
Bad boys, bad boys.
What's he going to do?
Both
The
are
baddest of boys.
serious.
Yeah,
like
both
really
of them.
bad boys.
They got into the character.
They're not that bad.
So guys, we will be doing some surprises here tonight. This
Prize categories as well.
Yeah, this was a sneak peek of what we will be doing today. We have many Oscars to give,
Yeah.
so just stay tuned, because if you don't, you're going to miss the Oscars Match Center edition, something like
And of course, for Oscar night, we have popcorn.
that. Yeah,
Yep,
we do.
of course.
Obviously,
Of course.
tonight
And Popcorn Guy has popcorn as well.
tonight more than ever, it makes more sense. We have-
it makes total sense.
Yeah.
Makes
So, and just let me say one last thing. You can tell us on our social media channels, if you're watching tonight the Oscars, what is your favorite movie that is nominated? I mean, from 2019. Who do you think is going to win Best Picture? Anything you like about the Oscars, you can send it and leave it there in the comments.
Okay, so let's go back to the game a minute. 14th minute, it's 1-1. Betis took the lead, just in case anyone's just tuned in. Betis took the lead in the 5th minute. A penalty in favour of Betis. It was taken by Canales. It was a handball called on Langlais, reviewed by VAR. It was handball.
Yeah, there was no question.
No denying it.
Yep.
So Betis took the lead. Immediate reaction by the Barca players. 4 minutes later, Frenkie de Jong scores to make it 1-1. And now the game has kind of calmed down.
Yeah, lovely
Barca has-
lofted ball by Messi.
Exactly, lovely lofted ball by Messi to find De Jong, with De Jong coming running. He brings it down on his chest and finishes inside the small box in front of Joel. I love the reaction by the Barca players, because conceding early, coming from where we're coming from on Thursday, that elimination, it shows the determination that they've got, and that they're not, well, they won't.
Give up like that, yeah.
I can't think of the word, but
They didn't falter.
Exactly. The opening goal didn't affect them
Exactly.
in a very negative way.
Sure.
No, I think they're more confident and motivated than ever, despite of that last-minute goal. And I think that if the attitude of the player is that one, we have to listen to them and to believe in there. And I think we're going to.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about mentality, and they proved it there with the coming back in quick succession. You know, it's very easy for teams to, when they go 1-0 down, settle down and try and hit Betis on the break. But for me, they showed great character and great mentality to come back in quick fashion.
Yeah, no.
And it's a completely different, let's say, moment, because obviously it's not the same if someone scored to you the extra time in the end of the game than in the beginning. You know,
Yeah.
you have a lot of time to to do more goals and finish this with the 3 points, so it's not that big.
What we can see is that Real Betis not shy of attacking Barça, and they're very quick in getting into Barca's box. Barca need to be very careful, and as we said at the beginning as well, intense pressure. Here is Messi.
Oh, great ball. Come on.
Run.
Come on.
Who's that on the wing? It's Frenkie de Jong on the left. He's got Griezmann in the middle asking for the ball. Oh, a lovely switch over to Sergi Roberto. He's got Griezmann behind him. Oh, that wasn't the best of passes with his head. And now Barca will have to start again. Griezmann picks it up and finds Sergio Busquets. Barca have the ball in Betis' half. Betis have regathered. It's a 2 lines of 4.
I like where Ginio Firpo is, the fact that he's right out on the left. He's spreading the play and making the, I think it's Nabil Fekir there.
He's making it work.
Yeah.
Messi picks it up on the edge of the box, turns around and looks for a pass. Forward.
There we go.
Sergio Roberto, lovely little switch to Junior Firpo, headed away. The ball by Emerson, and here is Fekir picking it up. Need to be careful here.
Nice.
Busquets.
What is it?
The handball.
With his hand, and the Betis players obviously want a handball. Julia, you say something.
Let me just go back to one of the pictures we just showed because everyone was talking about it on social media. I think we have to get back to it because we have some footage of the shooting of the movie Bad Boys by Sam and Robert. So
can we show it here as well?
Can we show it so that yes, it's taken right there during the shooting, courtesy of our editor Tom, and I don't know. Yeah,
no, it's going to be a hit. It's going to be a hit. We are the baddest of boys.
It is.
Yeah.
Actually, if you're at home and you have some update or you want to give it another go to this, you can try and send them in. I mean, we would love to show some of your creations in there. Okay, second one, nice hair. Yes, looking good.
That's set to cost. Okay.
Can we dress like that one?
Obviously, the fans can send in suggestions as well for movie posters.
Absolutely.
We'll try and do them. We can try and do them as well.
Yeah. And I don't know if there's another one or not, but in case there is, you're just gonna have to wait. We'll see during today's show.
Anyway, 18th minute of the game. Betis have the ball at the moment. It's going to go straight out for a throw-in. I think that was Mar Bartra, wasn't it, with a bad switch over to the right to no one.
Bit of a wild lash of the ball.
Yep.
Bartra?
I don't know if it was Bartra or not.
Look, I think it was, yeah. It looked like him.
At least it was his position.
Oh, and Robert. No, I was going to say that today Barca got its first title of the season.
Yes.
The female team
the
of
women's
Barca
team won the Super Cup against Real Sociedad. It wasn't a tight result.
No, it was not.
Like the semi-final was kind of the anticipated final, so we got drawn against Atletico and we beat them in a tight game. And then today in the final, 10-1. 10-1. So,
it was unbelievable.
And right from the beginning as well, so unbelievable. Barca's women's team won their first title of the season, the first of many, we hope. So congratulations to them. Barca in attacking mode, the men's team, which is what we're watching right now. Betis won, Barca won, the goal scored by Canales and Frenkie de Jong for Barca. Vidal, first touch pass to Frenkie de Jong, who looks for options now. He can switch it over to the right for Semedo or play it short with Griezmann. That's what he did. Here is Clément Lenglet. Barca have to move the ball around just a little bit quicker. Betis playing very tight. The switch by Busquets over to Semedo, who can't prevent it from going out for a throw-in. We're going to hit the 20th minute mark. Impressions on these first 20 minutes?
For me, I think it's been a tight game, really. I think it's been end-to-end. Obviously, Betis started quick out the blocks and they got their early goal through the penalty, but I think we've seen Barca have teams who have pushed up more into the pitch, and as Betis have been doing with us as well. So right now it's kind of 20 minutes in. For me, is what I class it as being a bit bitty, a bit scrappy, a bit bitty. You know, it's yet to settle down.
Yep.
So after that, I think Barca are looking a bit more in control, and if it stays like this, I can see us at least getting a second before half-time.
Let's not forget that Betis...
look at that!
Touched by Frenkie de Jong. He leaves it to Lionel Messi. The switch over to Griezmann, who's on the left. Griezmann inside the box. Can he set up a teammate? It's a corner kick because Griezmann's cross bounced off of Emerson.
I feel De Jong now has a different position today.
Yeah.
It's like playing more free and more forward, looking for Messi,
Oh,
Griezmann.
lovely.
And also these players looking for him because now Griezmann was looking for De Jong.
Exactly. He's playing like in front of the midfield,
Yeah.
right?
And he's doing pretty well. I mean,
No.
Amazing.
Goal, and he looks full of confidence. Barca took the corner kick. Oh, short the cross by Sergi. Roberto Insaud is repelled by the Betis defense. Now Junior has to pass it all the way back to Marc-Andre ter Stegen. And Barca trying to open things up.
It was a bit risky.
Stegen to Busquets, who sends it over to the right for Semedo. Barca have repositioned themselves, and Umtiti has it at the back. He's got Langley to his left. I like to see the improvements in how Barca brings the ball out. We saw it the other day against Athletic Bilbao at the San Mamés as well. How they play short little passes in little triangles, as we're used to saying. Like back in the Guardiola era, it was all about position and
Possession-based football,
exactly, and precision as well.
Yeah, exactly, and that's something that Quique Setien, I remember, installed whilst he was at Real Betis, and it's something that we're seeing the blueprint of here at Barca already. So,
But if I'm honest, I felt like actually against Athletic it was sometimes a little bit risky.
Yes,
because we
but
missed the ball a few times, just right in front of the opponents, like running in front of Ter Stegen, and sometimes you can do it, but sometimes it's just like
you're right, mate. Sometimes
I think you go for it anyway. I mean, what good is it going to do if you send a long ball forward and you lose it anyway?
Yeah,
exactly.
Of course.
It's an inside pass by Griezmann. Messi inside the box. Can Messi finish? Joel saves it. Messi had Joel just on top of him and wasn't able to beat the keeper. What a wonderful delivery by Antoine Griezmann. We've seen some excellent deliveries inside the box. No offside. Griezmann to Messi. What a connection there. And Messi tried to just like little chip over Joel. Messi, who knows what was expected damage at the Villamarín, scoring a hat-trick last season, and what a way to cap off that hat-trick last season with that spectacular goal which had the Betis fans on their feet.
Ovation,
and,
everyone's like
with the ovation. Oh, a forward pass inside. Messi brings it down. He's in front of the keeper. Messi tries to turn.
It's
and he was offside.
Oh.
He was offside.
Thank you. Thank God it was. Thank you. It was offside. Because if that had gone in, no. At least it was offside.
Yeah.
So it's a long ball by Busquets, and Messi's just off, I think. What a way to extend on the jump there to bring the ball down.
It doesn't seem a guy with, I don't know.
No. And then the previous chance, we've got the replay right now with Joel sticking his right arm out to deny Messi.
Well, they don't have the same goalkeeper as last year.
No, they don't. They don't. Last year was Paul Lopez.
Yes. You remember his face when
I
Messi
remember.
scored the last goal?
Excellent pressure now by the Barca players.
What
The thing is that we won it back, and Busquets sent it forward to Messi, I think, and Messi was offside. But excellent pressure.
Yes.
Look at it.
I like this.
With Vidal and Griezmann leading it, Messi behind.
No, it's great to see the Barca players really
Junior
getting a foot in, pressurising.
Following Canales. Betis have the ball at the moment. Arturo Vidal running back. No foul here, please. Inside pass to Borja Iglesias. Betis have to play it back. Out wide to Emerson, who's going to take on Junior Firpo. One-on-one. Frankie de Jong comes over to help. Nabil Fekir getting away from Arturo Vidal. Vidal gets his foot in, and it's a throw in to Betis. 25 minutes played.
Emerson on loan from Barca.
Yeah, Emerson is as an option for Barca.
Yeah.
But Barca will
They have a
to see
deal
if
with Betis.
Exactly, they have a deal in
Yeah.
which Betis kept him for 2 years, and then he would become a Barca player. Barca need to decide if they want him then, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Robert, can we go for some countries when the danger is gone?
When the danger is gone, we can go and count countries from where comments are coming in from, of course, but Betis have the ball at the moment. Barca defending the situation well.
Yes.
Let's see if we can get it into a less dangerous zone, and then you can go. So Betis have it in midfield right now, and Barca are going to win it back. Here is Griezmann with Frankie de Jong. It's unlucky that the passing wasn't all that good from Vidal to Griezmann, and then Barca ended up losing the ball now. Betis have a chance to run out in transition. Here is Fekir from the edge of the box, and it's a goal by Nabil Fekir. Betis take the lead again. A mistake in midfield turns into a Betis goal in question of seconds.
Again,
26 minutes played.
It's that lack of concentration. I mean, it's this man in the picture now, Arturo Vidal. It was his control which kind of just let him down, and Fekir managed to pick the ball up and with his left foot right into the left-hand side of Andre ter Stegen. It was no chance for the goalkeeper. But
how things change in just a minute, because Barca had won the ball back exactly the same way as Betis just did there, but the passing wasn't good, so it allowed Betis to recover. A bad touch by Vidal turns into a Betis counter-attack. Fekir runs forward, no one in front of him, and the shot across to Stegen. Betis 2, Barca 1, so once again a mountain to climb for Barca.
I think Georgina's going to be right.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. Her prediction, 2-3, yeah.
Hopefully.
It's a really even game.
Yeah.
I have a suggestion, which is the last time we went to social media, ended up with a goal by Barca.
I love it.
Let's
Go
go
for
hear
it,
some
Julia.
comments.
Good thinking, Julia.
And then you can tell me if something's going on. I'll stop and we'll celebrate the goal, okay? So today we have people watching us from El Salvador. Dux Lainez desde El Salvador, saludos. Roin Rakin watching from Afghanistan. Elmer Antonio Araya Marín, hola compadres desde Costa Rica, saludos. Franklin Semacarit, vamos a ganar hoy, saludos desde Bogotá, Colombia. Davidson Tishap Yunga watching from Kitwe City in Zambia. Randy, you haven't marked my country, I'm from Sri Lanka. Also, I won a hat-trick from Messi. We do as well, Randy, we do as well, so we'll be waiting for it. Elijah Manuel watching from St. Lucia, that's in the Caribbean. Nice one.
Nice one.
Belen Carabeth, I'm watching it in England. And then I have a comment. Well, I'm going to read first. Kolkata, who's a YouTuber, asked where our garlic is, where our lucky garlic is. So it's on the TV right there.
Yeah, Semedo had the ball, he was running inside, but the ball was taken away from him. Now, Betis going out on the counter-attack. There's going to be a yellow card for Sergio Roberto for grabbing Fekir from behind. Julia.
Yeah, no, I was going to say that the YouTuber Kolkata asked where our lucky garlic was. Our lucky garlic is there. Don't worry, we have it there. Just the game is a little bit difficult, but it's going to work out. And then, as we said, tonight is the Oscars. We'll be having like a special edition of the Oscars in here. But right now, I'm going to read a comment who, for me, deserves an award today. Dimitri Boone, you're all such great commentators. You each deserve awards. Thank you very much. This is
so nice
for you.
Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully Barca will deserve an award at the end of the game. We've won it back now, and we have a chance. Oh, it's going down. We have a chance to mount a quick attack. Betis defending fiercely there. Semedo still have lovely ball inside Antoine Griezmann. The cross bounces off of Marc Bartra, and it's a corner kick for Barca.
What a game.
No, what a game. Yes, exactly.
End to end. It's really intense end to end.
Yes.
It's interesting because Real Betis would have expected Europa League football this season, and you know they've 7 wins, 7 draws, 8 losses.
Yeah, no, they've not been doing great. They've only 1 win in their last 5 games. Let's see what happens in this corner kick. So it's Messi who's going to take it. Will it be short or will he go straight into the box? Here comes the cross by Lionel Messi. Vidal went up for the header, but it was cleared away by the Betis defense. Semedo has it and has to pass it all the way back to Marc-Andre ter Stegen.
Crucial tackle as well there by Frankie de Jong.
Yep. Stegen plays it long. Betis win it back. Anglès has to come in to recover the ball for Barca. Let's remind the fans that Langlais does have a yellow card, so he needs to be careful. Here is de Jong. Vidal lets it go by, and Griezmann picks it up.
Out wide.
Got Junior Firpo to his left. Here is Junior running back and passing to Clement Langlais. Betis have reorganised, and all of the Barca players except for ter Stegen are in Betis' half.
You expecting this for halftime result?
No. Well, I wanted Barca to win at half-time, so we still have time. We've still got a quarter of an hour left. Here is Sergio Roberto with the ball under pressure. Roberto's being fouled.
Foul that, surely.
The referee calls it in the end. Barca are going to try and take it quickly. Busquets looking for options. Betis very organised in defence. Let's see if we can break that. De
Hey,
Jong
hey.
fouled.
Again.
And he's fouled from a distance in which I have doubts whether Messi can take it. No, they tried to play it quick, but the Betis defence clear it away. I was thinking, can Messi take it from there or not? But
It was too good.
It's important really now that Barca don't lose concentration, because we've seen,
the ball,
we've seen it. We've just seen it there with Arturo Vidal. You know, one mistake and Betis can capitalise on it.
Here's Messi inside to Arturo Vidal. The one
there, yes.
Up. Semedo
Yes.
running inside the box. Semedo inside. Can he cross it? No. Well blocked cross by the Betis defence. I couldn't really see who it was. I imagine it was either Marbrata or Alex Moreno. Now Vidal commits a foul, and it's going to be a yellow card for Arturo Vidal.
I just feel as though
Fekir.
I mean, I don't want to say it, but I can definitely see a red card from someone here today.
You can what?
I can see a red card from
This
somebody.
one?
No, in this game today. I hope I'm wrong, but the referee is very. He likes to.
I mean, they're all deserved yellow cards. The ones we've seen: Vidal, Sergio Roberto, and Langley for handball inside the box. So we'll have to see the tackle by Vidal on Fekir, who's still down. We've got a replay of Frenkie de Jong's goal. Unfortunately, Betis have scored 2. Julia.
I think that since the game has stopped, we can go to the first award of tonight.
Oh,
Are
one of
you
the
ready?
categories, all right, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to give our first award, and the category is Best Costume Design. So, the nominees for Best Costume Design are... Okay.
We got them on our screen.
Ta-da! I don't know if you're seeing them right now.
We're not.
Bad. Okay, so the first one is mine. Okay, like playing blind.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, well, that was one of our halftime games. That
it was.
Why?
Then it's Marta and I when we were celebrating the Christmas program in here. I got the tiara. She was wearing the hat. Then Robert for Movember with his mustache on, and then Grisi.
And Bear Stegen as well.
Verstegen.
And
But you changed it?
Yeah,
I know if we change the name.
Grisi, Bear Stegen, he can be both. He can be both.
Verstegen.
So guys, who do you think deserves the award for best costume design?
Out of those 4?
Out of those 4,
Your
my
preferred?
Julia and my Marta and I, your Movember and Verstegen.
Which one is your preferred one?
I don't know, because it's
I know mine.
hard to
I know mine straight away.
Which one's yours?
Mine has to be Robert's moustache.
I agree. So the winner for best costume design, the Oscar actually goes to Robert Manicourt for
very thankful.
Movember, for the
Very
movie
thankful.
Movember.
I want to thank my family and everyone
who supported you
supported
throughout
me
your life.
throughout that month, especially.
Despite of the
Everyone who wanted me to
criticism.
keep the moustache as well. We even had some fans send in comments,
We
so I want
did.
to thank them. Obviously, I didn't keep the moustache because I preferred this look, but it might come back next November. Who knows? Who knows?
You want to give it another go to win the Oscar, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. I mean, you always want to go for the repeat.
Good one. We have another one for best costume design,
Okay.
which is, this one is based on Barca's playing kids.
Okay.
And we have all of them. First of all, the one...
The
with-
Blaugrana kit, of course.
Yeah, the Blaugrana kit. Blaugrana with the squares and everything. Then the yellow one with the red and blue stripes crossed.
The one we're wearing
here.
today.
Yeah, that one.
There you
We
have.
can see them. The blue kit, which is a retro one, and also a really nice one. And then last one, the yellow one with the 4 red stripes.
Like the Catalan
shirt.
one. The Catalan shirt is the one. What we.
So we have to choose between them. Guys,
Complicated.
what do you think?
I love all
For
of
me,
them.
it's between the 3rd and the 4th.
I'm going for the 4th, for the Catalan one.
I'm also going for the 4th. I'm also going for the 4th.
I
And my
knew
second choice would be the 2nd because I love the yellow. I love
me
how
too.
it looks on them. Like before the 4th
Yeah.
one came out, my favorite was the 2nd kit.
Hey, 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 hey.
Nasty.
So Emerson and Junior Firpo, go up in the air. It's a divided ball. They go up for the header, and there's a clash of heads, I believe. Junior went out very violently. There's a yellow card for Emerson for that clash. Fortunately, it looks like Junior is okay. Okay, so the heads didn't clash. The heads didn't clash, which is fortunate.
It was a very scary thing.
Anyway, before this free kick, or shall we do it? We'll do it after the free kick, and we'll remind the fans. We'll show it again. Which ones? What the choices are?
Yeah. I will be reading our fans' comments, so we will update.
Okay. Okay. After the foul, because we have a chance at the set piece here. It's a cross coming in from the left. Lionel Messi is going to put it inside the box. Let's see if Barca can get anything out of this. 36th minute and a half. We've got Langlais, Umtiti, Junior Firpo's inside the box, as Antoine Griezmann as well. The cross inside. Oh, Langlais went in for the header. It needs to be reviewed. It needs to be reviewed because Langlais, I think, is the player who goes in for the header. Bartra goes in with his boots up, clears the ball, but Langlais got hit in the head. Or that's what it looks like anyway.
I think they're going to review it when the ball goes out.
But should the players could take it out now?
It depends on the player. Is it Langlais? Yeah.
We need a replay of this.
Yeah. It's crazy. But it looked dangerous.
If the boot hits the head, it has to be a penalty.
Who knows?
We already had a bit of controversy this week with VAR. The no call on Frankie de Jong, I believe
Clear
it was a penalty.
penalty.
I believe it was a clear penalty.
Yeah. I agree.
Not that, I mean, in the end, what are you going to do about it? I mean, we just needed to put the ball in when we had the chance to, and we did have the chances to. So I'm never one to complain about one isolated situation in the game affecting the whole final result. But obviously, it was controversial. And now a foul on the edge of the box by Sergi Roberto.
He's not
on Aleñá. Sergi Roberto saying, "Can you review what happened in the other box?" Sergio Roberto needs to be careful because he already has a yellow card, and
so,
I believe if Sergio Roberto didn't have a first yellow card, that is a second. That is a yellow card. So now we've got a replay of what happened before. The cross by Messi, cleared by Bartra. No, okay, there's no contact.
Touch it?
I don't think there's any contact. No.
Oh, it's not hard to see.
No.
It's a high boot, but it never touched his head, so.
And Sergi Roberto making a foul to Aleñá as if they were playing.
Right?
Yes,
it's weird. They're like best friends.
It's really weird. It is.
So Betis have a chance here with a free kick. It's towards the left of the box, on the outside, of course.
It's really important. I think it's really important that we keep our heads because, as you touched on, Robert, with the yellow, that could have easily been a second yellow card. And
so it's a good one for a right footer, or maybe if it's Canales with his left, it's going to be a cross inside. So let's see. Canales makes the run up. It's a cross inside, headed away by Sergi Roberto. 39 minutes played, and the ball is out of a dangerous zone. Semedo has to protect it now. Oh, last touch by Semedo. So Betis have forced a...
No.
No, it's a free kick. It's a free kick. Okay. Semedo was trying to protect it, and he was being grabbed by behind, so free kick. The ball did go out after it bounced off of Semedo. Shall we just remind category, the category with the jerseys, so that we can have it on screen before we pick the winner?
It was the award for best costume design. We had first one, which was the award could go. The nominees, were Mae, Marta, our producer, and I, Robert for Movember, and then Verstegen here.
Yeah, we already have the winner for that.
Yeah, it was nice. You. And also, I have to say that our fans also claimed you as the winner.
No.
Hey.
Barca in trouble here, sorry. Junior Firpo under pressure by Emerson. Junior clears it away. And Betis will start again from behind. Barca need half-time, I think.
Yeah.
5 minutes remaining in the first half. Betis have the ball on the right-hand side. Here is Canales getting involved with Emerson. We'll go back to the Oscars as soon as we can, but I feel like it's a bit of a dangerous situation here. Across inside. Over to the other side. Fekir picks it up. Here is a cross by Fekir, headed away by Langlais. The ball is on the edge of Barca's box. De Jong can pass it forward, but it falls to Mandy.
A bit of a boner there from
Shake off the pressure. Junior Firpo now fouls Emerson.
I don't like
It seems as though half-time can't come quick enough.
No,
at this stage.
we need half-time, definitely.
Just there, the little I think that was a little Rabona by Fekir.
Fekir showing his quality before against Semedo. Barca have won the ball back. Here is Antoine Griezmann, who has to clear it away down the left touchline. De Jong, Messi, with a bad pass to Sergio Busquets. You don't normally see that, but Barca win it back anyway. Umtiti plays it forward, bad pass. Betis win it back. Bit of a sloppy game now between both teams. Neither of them managing to keep the ball. 3 minutes and a half remaining in the first half. And with 2-1 down, the goal scored by Canales and Fekir for Betis. De Jong scored for Barca. Let's see if we can get the equaliser before half-time. Busquets sends it over to Semedo. Here is Sergi Roberto.
Yeah, the fans are making it so difficult for Barca to play their usual game.
That's all about, right?
No,
I love this kind of crowd.
They're playing their role. They're playing their role.
It's important to do this.
Yeah, exactly.
Now
You're at
Sergi
home.
Roberto was out.
Hey.
Oh, what a
It's not a yellow card?
foul by William Carvalho and Fekir, both treading his left foot.
That was the Rabona from Fekir earlier on.
Fekir getting fancy with a Rabona cross.
And it just shows with the fans up and Betis leading, Real Betis are enjoying themselves.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, they know they make an impact on the game if there's support like this, which is clear. I mean, they're on the lead right now.
Okay, we've got just over 2 minutes remaining in the first half. We're going to go back to the Oscar category later on because I think we need to focus on football right now in these last few minutes that are going to be played. Messi's going to put the ball inside the box. A wonderful cross by Messi. Langlais gets his head to it, but Betis defense managed to clear. De Jong picks it up. Pass back to Junior Firpo. Barca can build something here still. Busquets. Semedo. He plays it out wide to the right, where Sergio Roberto picks it up. Sergio Roberto.
Just see here,
for Messi close to him.
Junior Firpo.
Yeah.
He's on his own there on the left.
Do it, and Barca will put it back in their own half with Langlais and Umtiti. Sometimes we do need to send it back so that Betis move forward a little bit and we can try and create more spaces. Here's Sergio Roberto all the way back to Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Barca want Betis to move forward. Try and catch them.
What's up?
Long ball played by ter Stegen. Griezmann's going to run for it. Joel comes out and boots it away. It was a good one. Now offside called against Betis. Last minute of the regulation 45 in the first half. We'll see how much time is added on. Umtiti playing with Arturo Vidal. Barca want the equaliser before half-time. Here is Lionel Messi trying to feed the run of Nelson Semedo. Betis win it back. William Carvalho. Fekir on the left. He's got options. The ball goes back to William Carvalho. The switch over to the right where Emerson picks it up. Here's Emerson who's going to take on Junior Firpo. A shot from the edge of the box to Stegen with the save.
I think it took a little bit of a deflection there.
It took a deflection. The shot by Carlos Aleñá, the former Barca player, took a deflection. It could have
easily wrong-footed.
Yeah, it could have made things very complicated for Marc-Andre ter Stegen. A bad pass back by Arturo Vidal. A chance for Betis on the edge of the box. Shot blocked.
One of you, come on, take.
What's wrong?
What's
Aleñá
happening?
inside the box and corner kick. No, offside.
Oh my
Offside
God.
of Carlos Aleñá. Another bad pass back. And Betis could have had a chance. The shot by Fekir was well blocked by Umtiti, I think. Umtiti or Langlais.
Umtiti, yes.
Final seconds, final minutes of the first half. Barca trying to get away from Betis' pressure. Here is Junior Firpo. Junior has to pass it back to Langlais. Langlais back to
Put it away.
Stegen. To Stegen. Switches over to Semedo. Good pressure by the Betis players. I appreciate what Barca are trying to do here,
Yeah. I don't.
though. No. I'm all in favour of doing this.
I know, but some points are too risky because I feel like they don't know the exact position, and the Betis players are worth everyone.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, mate. But sometimes you have to go with the way that the philosophy of the way you want to play, you know, out the back. But I understand what you're saying as well. It can be very risky.
Like, man, just
forward pass by Vidal. Oh, that's a dirty challenge. And it's a yellow card for Mandy. And I think that play could have gone on there if someone had tried to connect with the Vidal pass. So I don't see exactly what happened. No, that was a previous action. Oh no, was it? All right, the ball was going the wrong way. So this could be a final chance in the first half.
Well, imagine if we score a goal right now. I mean, everything would change.
So Messi can put it inside the box. I mean, it's quite far away. It's just outside the centre circle. It's kind of in the middle there. But Messi's going to play it forward. See if we can get a chance out of this. Messi looking for someone inside the box. A chance.
Yes! Come on!
For the equaliser, Sergio Busquets.
Come on!
Before half-time.
Come on!
yes!
Come on!
Yes!
Yes!
2-2. Yes. Barca score the equaliser. And it's Sergio Busquets, the unlikeliest of scorers. I mean, the Betis players want it to be reviewed. Let's see. So, no offside. No offside to start with. There's a Betis player that goes down.
Oh, it's a goal.
And then Busquets brings it down on his chest. So, let's see. Is there a possible foul by Langlais? I don't think so. No. Nothing. Bartra dives. Busquets brings it down. Finishes with his left. It's Barca 2, or Betis 2, Barca 2 at half-time. What an important moment to score.
Thank you, Busquets.
I think it's time to see the Chambetta again. It's time to see the Chambetta again as a celebration of that goal.
Can you do it?
No, I'm not going to do it here. We can show the video again. The Betis players are complaining. And yeah, the goal is given. Half-time, the referee tells the players to go to the dressing room. Wonderful news for Barca at the set piece. The cross by Messi. Busquets brings it down, finishes with his left. And, well, I mean, psychological goal.
Yeah, I mean, we had been suffering for the last minutes. It seemed like this first half was an ending. It was like eternal. And then this last goal, I was thinking when Messi was about to throw the free kick, I was like, if now we score, everything changes. Even though they have been dominating the last 10 minutes, 5 minutes, everything changes. It's like you said, a psychological goal. I think it's the best we could have asked for. And now I think we have to get into this second half with this mentality, that we can do it, and that no matter what Betis do, no matter how hard they push or how hard it is to find the spots, because we've been seeing it, Barca was finding trouble to looking for spots to pass the ball, to go to get to goal. And I think we have to, like I said, get into the second half with this mentality that we can win this game and that we will win this game.
Yeah.
We need to win this game.
For sure.
We need to keep fighting, because then it's going to be just 6 points behind Real Madrid. No, we can't do that, or even 5.
Yeah.
But of course, I think we need to keep this hunger, this mentality.
This desire as well.
This energy. It's like keep pushing, because everything is open and you have 45 minutes. So you can score 2 goals, 3 goals, anything you need, and finish this in this way. We need to be really careful with the defensive line and the transitions and all the details.
And 4 words, don't write us off, because we're going into the second half, which we looked as though we
were saying
Barca
need half-time. Well, now let's keep playing.
No, exactly. And we've seen, when I have to admit, looking at the floated ball, what Messi put in the box, I was thinking, oh no, please. You know, I was waiting for someone from Betis' back line to clear it, but it fell to in the box and we put it away. And
Two really different goal scorers today.
yeah, exactly.
Yes. And Busquets.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Two which you wouldn't expect to score.
No,
as
but
well,
this
so.
season it's been happening. Like every player in Barca can score a goal, which is really good because we lack on forwards right now. I mean, Suarez is injured and we've been missing him on some games. So it's good to know that any player can get there and score a goal when we need it. Today, Frenkie de Jong and Busquets.
And any changes at half time? Do we think there could potentially be some alterations for the second half, or
3 more goals, yes. Another 3 more goals.
Three more goals, yes. Okay, 3 more goals and make it 2-5. That would be nice. That would be very nice. Guys,
Like
shall
all
we take a
time.
look at the stats? Let's have a look at the stats on our screen to try and understand in terms of numbers what's been going on in this first half. 2 goals for each team, so it's Betis 2, Barca 2. 30% possession for Betis, 70 for Barca.
A lot.
I'm surprised by that. I'm surprised.
Ooh,
6 Betis shots, 3 of them on target. 3 Barca shots, 2 of them on target. Those are the 2 goals. So maximum efficiency in terms of shots on target for Barca. 0 corner kicks for Betis. 2 for Barca, 2 offsides against Betis, 3 against Barca, 146 passes by the Betis players, 348 by the Barca players, a passing accuracy of 84% for the home side and 89% for Barca. 2 yellow cards for Betis, 3 for Barca, and 1 penalty kick called against Betis, none against Barca. No red cards. So guys, I've prepared a little game for you at halftime. You remember that Leo Messi scored a hat-trick last year at the Benito Villamarin. My question to you is, which La Liga teams has Messi scored a hat-trick against? Can we get the graphic on screen? A game like the one we played last week. You've got 2 minutes to try and get all 19 of them. All 19 of them. Do you think you can get it?
Yes.
All right. So let's get the timer. 2 minutes. We got it? So, 3, 2, 1. And the one last measure dead. Sam, you go first.
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid is a correct answer.
Levante.
Levante is a correct answer.
Celta de Vigo.
Celta de Vigo is a correct answer.
Valencia.
Valencia is also correct.
Leganés.
Leganés is also correct. Maya, well done.
Betis, I can see.
Of course, Betis, yes.
Rayo Vallecano.
Rayo Vallecano is correct. Yes, Sam.
Deportivo La Coruña.
Deportivo de La Coruña is also correct, Mae.
Español.
Español is a right answer, Julia.
Real Zaragoza.
Zaragoza also. Well done, Sam.
Sevilla.
Sevilla, correct, Mae.
Mallorca.
Mallorca as well. No wrong answers yet.
Yes.
Oof, it's getting tough now. Let's go for... Oh, wow. Eibar.
Eibar, correct, Sam. Well done. Yes.
Oh, no. Atlético de Madrid.
Well done, Mae. Yes, that was one of the obvious ones.
Yes. Is it Osasuna?
Osasuna. Well done, Julia. Yes. Sam.
Gymnastique.
No, that is wrong answer. We've got 4 left. And 37 seconds.
Can I keep? No, skip. No.
Skip,
No,
yeah.
don't do it. Don't do it.
Skip.
Of course, the fans at home can vote as well.
Oh, this is tough.
Complicated.
You're running out of time.
I've
Julia.
Julia, I think I've got one.
Okay, Sam, can you go? Yeah?
Elche.
Elche, no, is not a correct answer.
Málaga, Robert.
Malaga is correct, Julia. Well done.
Racing Santander.
No, Sam, no.
Cádiz.
And Cadiz was the last team you got in those 2 minutes. Time is up. Cadiz was not a correct answer. You have 3 teams left.
But we got better than the last time.
You did better than last time. Last week you got 15 out of 19. Today you got 16 out of 19. The teams that you didn't get were Almería, Tenerife, and Granada.
Oh, Granada.
Wow.
But still, well done, 16 out of 19. Let's just have a look on screen at those 19 teams that Lionel Messi has scored a hat-trick against. They are Almería, Atlético de Madrid, Betis, Celta de Vigo, Deportivo, Eibar, Espanyol, Granada, Leganés, Levante, Málaga, Mallorca, Osasuna, Rayo Vallecano, Real Madrid, Sevilla, Tenerife, Valencia, and Zaragoza. So those were the teams that Messi has scored a hat-trick against. Impressive numbers, of course, always by Lionel Messi. We have, once again, Kerry on our Skype connection, so let's talk to him to see what he thought of that first half. Kerry, amazing first half and last dramatic minute.
It's been an amazing first half. Remember I told you watch out for the first 15 minutes because there will be goals, and it happened.
Both of them scored.
I think Barcelona was a little bit unlucky on the penalty because, well, Lenglet had to do what he had to do to stop that shot. And Betis has been taking advantages of both mistakes, the one from Lenglet and the other one was from Vidal coming out on midfield. But Barcelona has been there all over the place. You show the stats, it's 70% possession. It's like triple the amount of passes, and but on shots on target, they are like 100% accuracy. Two shots on goal and 2 goals. So I think it's going to be a very interesting second half. And well, as always, Messi has been a huge part of it, helping Frankie de Jong on the first goal and kicking the free kick on Busquets' side.
Yeah, that pass by Lionel Messi in the Frankie de Jong goal, I mean, amazing. The vision.
He's out of this world, so no surprises there.
What do you think Barca need to change in the second half to try and take away the 3 points here?
I mean, this is something about Quique Setien's style of play, but they risk too much the ball coming out of their own area. So I think it'll be better to not be so aggressive on that side of the field, but try to play more secure. And after the midfield, then you can go like open and do more touches to the sides, because it could happen again that Vidal makes a small mistake and then you have the whole team with advantage against a weakened defense that was going out and now has to turn their backs, and everything gets more complicated as we saw.
The good thing is that we have a secret weapon on the bench, or not so secret because he scored 2 goals last week. We have Ansu Fati on the bench, so if we want to revolutionise things a little bit, that's a potential substitution that Setien could make.
Yeah, I think, and that could take advantage of the Betis wings that give a lot of space to opposing attackers. And also, remember, it was precisely against Betis that Ansu Fati made his debut in the La Liga last time. So maybe he's the charm again, and that will make Barcelona get this game.
That is true.
Home.
Ansu Fati did make his debut against Betis. Okay, so I asked you for your prediction earlier on. What do you think the game is going to end like now after this first half with so many goals?
They destroyed my prediction. So I think it's going to be, I don't know. I think there will be more goals in the second half. So I'm going to go with 3-2.
3-2 for
Barcelona.
3-2 for Barca.
I don't want to be so hyped up. So now I'll lower the expectation a little bit.
Okay, we'll see. We'll talk to you towards the end of the game, and hopefully it will be with a Barca win.
Yes, sure. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you very much, Kerry. Yes, hopefully we can celebrate a win at the end of the game. Julia, we had to interrupt it in the first half because too much was going on, but it's Oscar night.
It is.
And we're kind of celebrating it here in our own style. So let's go back to what we were saying. We were going for best costume, weren't we?
We already voted in that. I don't know if you guys want to recap or just go to a different one, because we have some other categories ready. Okay.
Well, did we do the vote though on the best Barca kit?
We
all voted the fourth one, didn't we? We all voted the Catalan one. Okay, all right. Sorry.
So we're going to the next one, which is best popcorn scene.
Okay.
And on your screens in 3, 2, 1, go. Or not.
Or not. I mean, there we go.
Okay.
Best popcorn scene. Okay.
So
I imagine there's lots of Sam involvement in this. I mean, I imagine
Sam.
You're
Sam
right.
going to be in all 4 categories?
No, Sam is not in all 4 categories.
Oh, God.
No. We have as a nominees Bruno, me, Sam, and Sam. So, the third one, please. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
pretty sure.
it definitely
going
has
to
to
be the
be the
winner.
third one.
Yes. Popcorn guy and his huge popcorn ball. Which disappeared because Sam
Yeah, no,
made it
because
disappear.
he can deal with it. He can deal with it.
Yeah.
But for me, definitely the vote goes for the third for Sam.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
For you too,
Same
Julia.
vote.
Yes.
Sam, do you want to give an award-winning speech?
I just want to say that, like pineapple on pizza, you can only have salted popcorn and not sweet.
So
And
that would be the winner.
the
That would be the winner.
Yes.
That is it.
Look
Yeah.
at that. Look at the boys.
Yeah, well, the two of us have won Oscars tonight. Two of us won Oscars.
Okay, shall we go to the next one?
Let's go to the
We
next
have another one ready, which is best on-screen couple.
Best on-screen what?
Couple.
Couple.
Oh, couple.
And the nominees are. There's going to be a lot of Sarah.
Is this
now.
going to be gifts?
Sarah and Robert, Marta and Sam.
Oh, when they did the dance.
Yes, that dance. I think it's because they want you to dance again, Robert. I don't know. Then Maya and Sarah and Sam and
Popcorn.
Popcorn. These are the nominees. So,
Okay, wait a minute.
this one's a bit hard.
This one's complicated.
Yes.
It is complicated.
Because there are
It's
there is
difficult
an
to
intense
choose.
relationship on that couch normally when Sarah's here. I mean, you guys kill it as well, but Sarah and Mai have that special connection.
I'm gonna cry now.
Sam
Great
already.
moments, but Sam and Popcorn as well.
Yeah, but already he received an award.
Yeah.
For the
Yeah, but
popcorn.
I can get
You
a second.
thank Popcorn
I want to
again.
make
And
it a
Robert too
second
for the
reward. A
moustache.
second one.
Yeah, but yeah, I know, I get it. Honestly, I have to go for Marta and Sam and that dance. And you know, they're the only ones who dared the dancing in Match Center. You didn't. You could have done it today. And
My
if you
shadow
had
did.
done it,
my
I
shadow,
would
my
vote
shadow
you.
did. My shadow did.
Do we?
Okay, shall we vote? Shall we vote? So
My vote's on them. Marta
you're
and Sam.
Marta and Sam.
Yeah.
Mai? You can vote for yourself.
Yeah,
No,
it's
but
not
I'm
weird.
thinking
Honestly,
best
it's
on
not.
screen couple. Okay, Maya and Sarah.
Yes.
Sam,
Can I vote for myself?
you can vote for yourself.
It's got to be me and Marta doing the dance.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, okay,
Yes,
okay,
Sam.
okay, okay.
What about?
I'm gonna go for Sam and Popcorn. So you win for two.
Yes.
Marta and
One
Sarah.
and one.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice, guys. Marta, come here to dance again.
Marta, come and claim
Yeah,
your
but-
Oscar.
Good. Repeat it again.
Marta.
You have to share it. At least come here and take
go
the
give it to her?
award
No, no.
and thank it. Okay. So just to recap, Sam has got 2 Oscars right now. Yes.
Here comes
Yes.
Marta.
Oh, here she is. Here she
Here
is.
got the Oscar for best on-screen couple here at Match Center. Totally deserved it. Thank you, Marta. And thanks to Tom, the guy behind what we're seeing today. Thank you, Tom.
Okay, the second half is just about to get started.
Yes.
The
Quick
second half
recap.
is about to get started. So
Quick recap. Robert has 1 Oscar. Sam has
has
2. And Maya and me, we don't have any.
None.
Oh, and Marta has another one. Of course, they share it. So, yeah, I mean,
So
well,
guys, just
let's see.
vote
We'll have,
for
to see, we'll
us.
have to see. We'll have to see it towards the
We
end of
have
the show.
to-
if
yeah,
we can
yeah.
get, an
Oh, we have
Oscar.
more.
I mean, no one was going to vote for you and Sarah.
Why? No.
No. I mean, no one here voted for you, so I just didn't want it to be a tie.
Yeah, no, I get it. I mean,
You voted for you and Sarah, didn't you?
Yeah, of course.
But I was going to vote for you if the rest voted. But since they voted for Marta and Sam, I didn't want it to be a tie. I wanted there to be a winner. So I voted for Sam
Very
and
kind
Popcorn.
of you. It's very
I wanted Sam
Maybe
and
you
Popcorn.
can ask the guys in control.
I could.
Gallery.
my one.
But I knew that the second half was just about to get started. And the second half has started. And Betis are out and running on the left. So it's 2-2.
2.
Yeah, 2 all. Fekir and Canales were the scorers for Betis, and De Jong and Busquets for Barca, surprisingly enough.
Really?
I don't think any of us had them as goal scorers.
No, we touched on that.
No,
I think we
honestly
touched on
not.
a bit on that at half time. We were saying 2 unlikely goal scorers in 2 midfielders, and especially when you've got the likes of Suarez out I know in January we were trying to seek out a striker, but when you've got two world-class midfielders who pop up with the goal, then who needs to go out and get an additional striker?
That is true. That is true. Artur was warming up, by the way.
Yes.
So potentially a substitution that Quique Setién could make in midfield. Barca
Nice.
play it forward. Griezmann finding Messi, who turns
Hey.
around. The ball taken away from him
Was Bartra?
by Bartra, but Barca win it back. Umtiti and Langlais with a good effort there. Now Barca will start from the right with Semedo running forward. Sergio Roberto.
When do we reckon the first substitution will be?
I imagine Setién will want to see what the second half looks like, and it's going to happen. So I'd
Do you think
say
it's going to be normal, 60, 65, or?
I'd say a bit earlier, maybe.
I had 55 in my head.
Okay.
And I think it's going to be Arturo Vidal off.
Oh, wonderful ball by Sergio Roberto inside to Arturo Vidal. The pass back to Messi. He's on the edge. Somehow Messi saved by Joel.
Yeah, like it was in.
First minutes of the second half, and Lionel Messi with the opportunity denied by Joel.
I was really
Messi's
waiting
not
for
had
that to hit
the
him.
best of luck lately, has he? Against
No.
Levante, several chances saved against Bilbao the other day as well. Now this one, what a shot and what a save.
Something weird, you know, because Messi always scores. Now it's like, seems like it's complicated for him, but obviously he's provided assists, so it's not that bad.
Across by Messi inside the box, well blocked by Umtiti for Junior Firpo to bring it down on his chest and shoot. The shot was blocked. I have to creating space there for Junior Firpo, like holding back defenders, and then Junior was all alone.
And what a story it would be if Firpo got the winner against his former team.
Would be nice for Barca anyway. Julia.
You were speaking about Messi and the fact that he's been missing some shots lately, and in case anyone's doubting that Messi is the best player in the world, I have a comment for you from Ismail El Wahe. The Earth is 4.5 billion years old, and we're lucky enough to be alive to watch Lionel Messi play football.
Oh,
right.
I like it. I like it.
So I think this pretty much sums up what Messi
right.
is.
I think we're not going to see a player like this anymore.
I agree. I agree.
History.
It is true that, like, with all throughout the existence of humanity, there have been so many human beings. What are the odds that we would coincide with one of the best footballers in the world?
We've been
so we're lucky, we're
right
fortunate.
time.
Barca are inside Betis box, returned by Frenkie de Jong. It's a corner kick for Barca on the left-hand side, and I like what the team looks like in this in the second half. A bit more organised attacking and very aggressive going into Betis box. Fourth corner kick of the game.
Yeah, it's important that we say this, but it's important that we remain solid at the back as well.
Yeah.
Especially when Betis are on the counter-attack.
Here it goes, straight in. Vidal goes up for the header. Oh, it wasn't Messi because Messi was on the edge of the box. It was Griezmann, sorry, who was taking the corner kick. I saw a left-footed player, I just assumed it was Messi. It was quite far out, so I couldn't see the hairstyle.
No, and most of the time it's Messi.
Most of the time it is Messi, I just assumed. Barca have the ball with Sergio Roberto running down the right side. Further to the right is Arturo Vidal. He plays the ball inside to Lionel Messi, but that pass had too much power on it. Semedo tries to keep the possession alive for Barca, but couldn't quite do it. Betis win it back. Willian Carvalho.
He's back, right?
Barca trying to win it back. Yeah, Willian Carvalho had been out for a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Nice, Umtiti.
Umtiti intercepts the ball and wins it back for Barca. Sergio Roberto back to Umtiti. First 5 minutes of the second half played. Still 0-0, but Barca have had a very dangerous chance coming from the left foot of Lionel Messi. Well saved by Betis keeper Joel.
It was a really good chance, and the best thing is just right in the beginning.
Oh, lovely ball. Through to Semedo. Sergio Roberto caught wrong-footed there, but he can manage to protect the ball. The pass back to Messi isn't good enough. Messi puts his foot in and takes it away from Fekir. Here is Nelson Semedo. Roberto over to Semedo again. Semedo with the pass back to Samuel Umtiti. So much going on in this game. Very intense.
The thing is, as well, we look so much more composed. It seems as though that we've settled down more in the second half.
Oh, a lovely ball inside by Frenkie de
Oh.
Jong, trying to lob it in to Lionel Messi, but it's intercepted by Mandi, cleared away for a throw-in for Barca.
it's almost a reverse of the goal what we saw in the first half with Messi's ball to De Jong. We're now seeing De Jong to Messi.
Exactly,
so
it was kind of the same idea. Umtiti with the ball. Touch wood, but Barca looked better in the second half. Great ball by Umtiti over to the right for Nelson Semedo, who has time to think. Here is Semedo. A couple of dribbles, can cross the ball inside. He takes it over to his left now. The pass goes back to Sergi Roberto. Busquets. Barca keeping possession. Very high possession, 70% in the first half.
Surely that's
pushed down. 70 it was
70 at half time, yeah. Just one above my prediction of 69.
Right. You don't remember mine?
Did you?
And for
I
sure,
can't
my
remember
halftime
mine
is
either.
bad.
It's
My
in the
goal
box,
score
it's in
is
the box.
bad. Everything's bad.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah,
Mine too.
we're never very good at these predictions, are we? Here it's Sergio Roberto on the right, the pass by Lionel Messi. Roberto, can he cross it
Lovely
inside? It goes to Vidal, the ball up in the air. Betis clear it away, Emerson picks it up, and he's out and running. The foul by Junior Firpo. No yellow card given there. I'd forgotten.
We don't need-
Junior got a yellow card? I don't think he has.
No.
I think it's Busquets, Langlais, and Sergio Roberto.
Yeah, there was 3 in the first half. It was interesting because
It
at
was
half
not
time.
4 for Barca?
No, 3-3.
No, 3. There was 5 in total, 2 for Betis, 3 for us.
Here's Canales driving forward. He has options to either side. Inside pass, well intercepted by Junior. It falls back to Canales, and Barca win it back thanks to Sergio Busquets. Vidal. Sergio Roberto
Hey.
pushed down.
Obviously.
And now the Betis fans and players think that Roberto went down too easily.
Yeah, of course.
I like what I'm seeing from Barca in the second half, better than what we saw in the first half.
Yes.
Yeah, we talk about composure and the fact that we kind of have more of a foothold in the game. It's like as though in the first half we let, obviously when Betis took the lead, we kind of let them play, and the fans made the players grow more into the game, whereas now it's like as though we're in control and Betis are having to come out.
I mean, it's still early to say this, but as the minutes go by, the way Betis are playing, fatigue is going to be an issue.
Yeah.
They've been so aggressive in their pressure and pressing so high up when Barca are trying to bring the ball up. I think you need to be really fit to.
Yeah.
They can't keep it up.
They won't be
They
able
can't
to
keep it up.
And I mean, it only takes one for it to not be organised. So as the minutes go by, I think the approach will be different. Here is Umtiti, who has to turn and pass it back to Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Stegen plays it forward. Griezmann's going to have to run for it. Joel comes out of his box to pass it over to the right for Emerson. Barca trying to pressure now. Oh, Vidal almost won it back. I mean, the same goes for Barca, obviously. We've seen the team be quite aggressive when Betis have the ball in their own half.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I think that's going to kind of be happening less and less as the minutes go by.
Yeah, for sure. And I've just seen there, I think it was Umtiti calling for a foul, but he didn't get it.
Hey.
Langlais with a lovely little turn, and then a foul on Langlais. The pressure by Borja Iglesias. Langlais takes it quick and finds Sergio Roberto open in the middle. Here he is. Barca out and running. De Jong on the left. He's got Arturo Vidal further to the left. Griezmann in the middle. Messi over on the right. So the ball going to go over there. Yes, it is. Here's Lionel Messi driving forward, looking for an opening. Has 2 players on him. He's got Sergio Roberto on the edge of the box. Vidal now inside. Junior making the run. Pass goes back to Arturo Vidal, whose Junior couldn't quite cross. He didn't have enough angle. De Jong trying to swap across to Semedo. It was a poor ball, exactly. And now Betis win it back, and they're out and running. It can be a 3-on-4.
That was a poor pass.
Inside the box.
Very poor.
Straight into the hands of ter Stegen, and now we're running towards the other end. Here is Sergio Roberto over to the right for Antoine Griezmann. Barca try and calm things down. Barca definitely don't want to go back and forth.
No, for sure. I think for me right now, it's time for a substitution.
I'd say Artur definitely.
Artur for me, Arturo Vidal for me.
Vidal, I don't know. Maybe Sergio Roberto, because he's got a yellow card as well. And maybe Setien goes for 4 in the middle rather than just 4-3-3 with Sergio Roberto playing in the attacking right position.
Yeah, it would make sense for Sergio Roberto, especially the fact that he's on a yellow card.
Yeah. I think that Frankie de Jong can take his position, for example.
Yeah.
Oh, a yellow card for who?
Umtiti.
Oh, we're seeing 2.
Jordi Alba.
Jordi Alba coming on for
Junior
Junior Firpo. That's kind of a logical substitution.
For me,
You saw the yellow card?
I think.
Oh, Umtiti.
Yes.
Saw the yellow card.
But
there.
I think it's. Junior Firpo is not doing a bad job.
Oh, no, he's not doing a bad
Yeah, I find it quite a bit of a strange one, to be fair.
And Arturo Vidal, you were right, Sam. Taken off, and on comes Artur. So an applause there for Junior Firpo. The fans, well, applauding him. Wonderful, wonderful. They're up on their feet. So a good gesture by the Betis fans. Junior Firpo taken off. On comes Jordi Alba. Arturo Vidal, the player who was taken off for Barça. Artur Melo, replaces him.
For me, it makes sense to take Arturo Vidal off. I mean, we've said in the past few games that he's been a big asset, and he has. But today, he's just not been his game today. Sometimes you have those games where
there's some physical issues, so I'm wondering if that has something to do with the substitution as well, that he wasn't ready to play 90 minutes maybe.
Could be that too.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Robert, I'm gonna go to social media.
Yep, I'll interrupt if anything happens.
Yeah, just to call the goal again, because every time we've gone to social media, the goal has come sooner or later. So we're going to go through some of the countries where you've been watching us. First of all, let me just say, because Mox Sharman asked if we ever listen to the fans. We do. The game is so interesting and so heated that it's been really hard just to go to social media and go through your comments. Now, we have Jonas Dalus watching us from Denmark, Jason Waldman from Tokyo, Abdelkarim Miri watching from Germany, Christia Love Barcelona from Chicago, also fans from Vietnam, from Botswana, and Lead Videos More from Michigan. So we didn't have this state.
I don't think we have Michigan.
No, we're going to update it in our map. And then I have some questions.
Yeah, okay.
Some questions from a fan, Dimitri Boone. First one's for you, Robert. What happened to the lucky avocado?
Oh.
No, not the avocado socks, the avocado.
Wow, I love that the fans are so involved that they remember this. Okay, my fault. Next game, I'm bringing the avocado back.
You sure are.
Sincerely, I had forgotten.
You forgot it. No, and it's been happening.
I was saving it for big games as well. I was saving it, today is a big game, exactly.
It is.
I mean, I'm wearing the socks. I am wearing the socks.
And we have the garlic, we just don't have
And we have the garlic, so yeah, maybe what we did need was the lucky avocado. So sorry, who was that? Who said it in the comments?
Dimitri Boone.
Sorry, Dimitri. Sorry.
He has more questions.
I think we should take his Oscar off him for that. Can we take the Oscar away, please?
Another question from this fan is Greasy the mascot there? It is.
He is.
He's standing in the middle of Maya and I. Never miss it.
Has he got a good view of the game?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
We don't disturb him pretty much. And also, he said that he loves the gifts of us celebrating.
Ah,
so
yes.
thank you. You noticed that, right?
That's new today. We want to see them more.
Yeah, we do.
More, because that will mean more goals.
We do. Maybe we will update them.
Hey.
Emerson fouls De Jong in midfield. Julia, more comments?
Yeah, just two more comments.
There we go.
There they are. There they are.
Yes.
But let's not confuse the fans. Because that is for goal celebrations.
No, we haven't scored yet.
Yet.
Okay, two more comments from Hermione Agreste. Hey guys, how are you? Did you guys forget me? I hope no. Of course we did not.
No, we haven't forgot you.
Of course we did not. I was so busy about my school football league, but I got my time today at 2:50 a.m. from Bangladesh. And then Emad Hamdi, I love Barcelona more than my fiance. Well, I hope your fiance is watching us.
I hope your fiance is not watching this.
And he's not reading that
not.
comment. But Barcelona appreciates the love, of course.
Yes, of course. We do too. We just don't want your marriage to...
No. Don't mention this to your fiance.
No, maybe not.
quizá.
Not
Maybe
before the wedding, anyway.
maybe she agrees though. Maybe she says, well, actually, yeah, I like Barcelona as well. And
Maybe.
Or maybe she's just realistic and she knows. It's like,
Yeah.
But you can
I can't
keep
compete with
club,
that.
like a football club in your heart your entire life, but maybe not a couple.
Yeah, that is true.
So
That is true.
it's not that
A
strong,
substitution
you
for
know?
Betis, Borja Iglesias taken off, Lorin will come on, so it's a striker for a striker.
interesting, the guy who's coming on, Lauren, he was linked with Barcelona during the January transfer window.
Yeah. Well, he's obviously not here. He's playing for Real Betis. I love the fact that we get comments about the avocado. That shows that the fans.
Everyone's
Yes.
worry about it. Oh,
Well, they
wait,
listen.
Oh, look at this.
Here's Jordi Alba, Messi on the.
Oh.
Here is Messi. The dribble inside the shot, saved again by Joel. It's a corner kick.
I hate this goalkeeper.
Sergi Roberto let it go through his legs. Messi was behind him. He could have taken the shot with his left, took the dribble, shot with his right to the near post, and it was saved by Joel. Second time that Messi is denied. The keepers are just denying him.
But it's
Yeah.
lucky.
Ex-Premier League goalkeeper Joel, formerly of Everton.
Here is a cross by Artur. A foul given.
No.
In favour of Betis, I think, yes, inside the box. So 62 minutes played. This is turning out to be a thriller at the moment.
What?
Yeah, Busquets
Yeah,
fouls.
He almost did. Fucking
Guido, I think.
Doesn't matter.
And there's another view of the chance of Messi saved by Joel. Well done. Good reflexes by the Betis keeper.
No, well done, not.
Well, I mean,
For us.
well done for him, obviously.
We're not gonna say well done. What's up with PT?
Has gone down.
Oh, no,
Well,
I don't like that.
No.
That is not good news for Barca because we
No.
don't have Gerard Piqué, obviously.
No.
No, you
We have
haven't.
Araujo on the bench.
No, you
but
haven't.
Didn't look any. There didn't
Oh,
seem
oh,
to be
oh.
anything in it.
Something again.
What happened though? Did you see
Well,
it?
it was Umtiti kind of defending Lorin.
There didn't look anything in it, but no.
Maybe.
Oh,
I think
no,
he
his
just gets
stomach.
the air taken out of him.
Yes.
Like a bump, an unintentional bump by Lorin in the wrong place.
What a relief. I was thinking about the knees or something, you know.
No. Well, I'm hoping it's not that.
No.
Let's see if he can continue. At the moment, he's receiving medical.
Touch his stomach.
Yeah.
So it was
Yeah.
not
Medical
something
attention.
about.
We've got a
leg.
replay of the goal. The touch by Busquets with his right and the shot with his left in the very last minute of the first half. Make it 2-2.
That's weird.
Let's hope we can. Let's
We're
hope
not
we
used
get
to
a
it, so
third.
not us.
Get score is like what? I'm
It's his second of the
right?
season. He's
Yeah.
against Celta.
It's
You're
the
on
first
Umtiti's up,
time.
and he's okay. So,
It's the first time he scored twice during the season, and even
oh, is it? No, I don't know.
Gets
Scored.
scored.
I mean, he
I
must
think
have
so.
scored other 2 goals in other
goals?
seasons. I think
One
so. I
season?
think so.
Yeah, it
I'm
must-
gonna look. I'm gonna look.
Surely.
Okay, while I
Tell
look at
us.
my phone, you guys talk.
I think he did.
No, I agree. Yeah.
with them.
Yeah.
No, I think it's
sorry.
the first time he scored twice during one season.
I thought you were asking if it was his second goal this season.
No. But I
Okay,
think
okay.
it's
What we're
the
saying
first
is that
time
he
he
scored more
two
than
goals
2.
during the same season.
I'm looking for
must
this.
have.
I'm looking
I
for this
don't know.
Goals
information.
the same season.
I think there is a season.
I don't know,
in
I
which
don't
he
know.
scored. I mean, are we talking in La Liga? Because right now, off the top of my head, I can think of a season in which he scored in 2 different competitions, which is
No, I'm talking La Liga.
La Liga. Okay.
But I think he never scored
Challenge
twice.
accepted.
Same
There was one.
same
There was one season when he was wearing number 16 on the back, where I'm sure he definitely got more than 2.
Let's see.
Mine's making it hard for you,
But-
Robert.
Yeah. No. I'm looking. But you guys keep the conversation going while I look.
Yeah,
Who's
absolutely.
gonna say that?
So more importantly, who's going to win the Oscar?
There's still some Oscars left.
There's some
I-
Oscars left. to win,
Yes.
Exactly. Just staying under pressure. The pass
Hey,
towards
front
Artur
of
who's
you.
fouled. Let's see.
Frankie de Jong just down there, and
But it was
William Carvalho with the again. They didn't look at to seem to.
So
be
in the
much in that, but-
2008-2009 season, he scores 3 goals, but 2 of them in the Champions League, 1 in La Liga.
uh-huh.
Okay.
Keep going.
The 2010-2011 season, he scored
4.
don't know. Forward ball.
Oh, great ball.
Semedo. Semedo tries to get Messi on the edge of the box. The Betis defense managed to clear him out. In the 2010-2011 season, he scores only 1 against Athletic Club.
No foul.
No, of course not.
I mean, Maya might be right here.
Aha!
Mate, if you're...
And I'm like Dory, you know, like I have no memory. But for sure, I feel
Oh,
like
that was a mistake.
Back. Here is Antoine Griezmann inside the box. He's got Artur on the edge. Here is Artur. Messi. Messi covered by 2 defenders. He's got Jordi Alba. Back to Messi. Messi goes for the same goal as last season. And he goes just wide.
Oh.
Messi.
Oh, if Messi scores the same goal as he did last season, I mean, we go crazy here. Alba passes it back to him, and he tries to lob it over the keeper from left to right. Wow, just wide.
Could you imagine? It was exactly almost the same.
It went over the keeper.
What would Betis fans do if it happened again?
Again, standing ovation.
Standing ovation again, but surely.
Jumping into the field,
We'd have to be
going to the
standing.
back,
With
Messi.
Barca. It's like, no.
Then again, probably not because of the way the scores are at this moment. They will probably be a bit not too best pleased, should we say?
No,
but yeah, what a goal it would have been.
Did it again.
And
Here he is. 3rd chance for Messi. Let's see if the 4th one goes in.
Oh.
Okay, if the information that I've got on my phone isn't wrong, Busquets has not scored in La Liga twice, ever.
So...
The same season, so Maya was right.
good job, Maya.
I think we should get VAR.
In a season,
Let's get
he has scored more than one.
VAR,
Yeah, no,
please.
of
Can we
course,
have
but no competition.
VAR?
By Messi to Jordi Alba. Sorry, Messi on the edge of the box. Here is Messi driving down the left. Can he get the cross inside? It's blocked by Emerson, and it's a corner kick.
VAR, please, on Robert's phone.
Listen, Joaquin.
Joaquin is going to come in.
Nice.
Veteran, iconic player for Betis. Corner kick for Barca. 6th corner kick. Betis have none.
We just have 1 substitution left, right?
Who? Betis.
Yeah, we
One,
do.
no, one.
Ah,
No, Artur
yes.
and Jordi Alba.
Yeah,
one left.
Oh, we have 1 left. Okay,
Yeah.
Here is Artur. Can he shoot? He's got an open shot. The shot by Artur blocked. Artur goes up and heads it to Messi. There's a Betis player down on the ground. It's Fekir. He needs to get up because Barca aren't going to throw it out. Here is Messi. The cross inside, headed by Longley. Just brushed it over to the right. Here is Griezmann. Another cross by Griezmann. The header at the other end was for Frenkie de Jong. De Jong unable to connect. Alba picks it up, and he forces a corner kick.
Why? I hope it's that
Betis
bad.
players are complaining now because Fekir had gone down, but it was the referee's decision to stop play or not. And obviously he didn't feel like
Are you kidding
it
me?
should be stopped. It could have been stopped because Artur did actually impact the face of Fekir.
Impact.
Yeah.
There's an Oscar for him. The Oscar goes to Fekir. Who was it? Take it, babe. You kidding me?
It's going to be William Carvalho, the man.
Carvalho taken off, and on comes Joaquin.
Joaquin, who's on one of his best seasons. He scored a hat-trick not that long ago.
And he's
38
a lot for Betis.
Yes.
A lot. How old is he?
Corner kick
30?
for Barca.
8? 39?
Exactly.
38.
He's one of the
39
veterans
on
to cross
June.
inside. Busquets
What?
heads it.
Oh!
One was at the far post, but Emerson heads it away.
And Joel as well lost his footing.
Please, gonna come here?
Barca are doing well in the second half.
Yeah,
We deserve a goal.
we deserve it. And now,
You see Ansu Fati warming up. I can't see who the other player who's warming up is. Messi's the player who's going to take the corner on the right. I think Rakitic is there as well.
Rakitic. Which one?
See the other one here is a cross by Messi. He was going for the Olympic goal, but it's well saved by Joel. Could be Ricky Puig.
Could be.
4?
I don't know.
Ah.
Oh, bad
Here we
touch.
go.
Yes.
Barca win it back on the edge of the box. Busquets, Messi, inside pass. Busquets, back heel to Messi. Intercepted, but Busquets has it again. He tries to cross it inside. It bounces off of the Betis defender. And Betis clear. Sergio Roberto gets a touch and wins it back for Barca. 20 minutes remaining. This is intense stuff today. Alba on the edge of the box to Artur, who goes down. Could that be a penalty? The referee doesn't call it. I can't see very many Barca players complaining.
Maybe when the ball.
Yeah,
Nice and pretty.
my initial reaction was that it wasn't a penalty as soon as I seen it, and when you mentioned no Barca players.
Yeah.
But Barca have the ball again. We're definitely keeping Betis in their own half.
Come on, referee.
Under distress. A foul on Artur now. Now it's going to be reviewed. Now it's
Jean was crazy.
No, more closer.
so
And
it's inside the box. Is there
Nice.
contact?
Quite soft for me.
I think
But he
touches
touched
the ball.
Artur
Yeah,
before
okay.
the
Is
ball.
there contact there? Yeah, I don't know.
I think there's not.
I don't think there is contact there.
It's
For me, there's not
100%.
enough.
No.
No.
Not enough evidence to call
No,
it.
no.
And
Not
a
enough.
penalty right now, you have to be 100% sure to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Artur was saying, is there a penalty or
yeah.
not? No, the referee says no. So Barca have the ball now in a position.
I think he's just checking the penalty, Robert.
Is he?
Yeah.
No,
Shane
it's
down,
not a
he's
penalty,
no
not a
pen
penalty.
now.
Okay, so from here, the second goal came. Messi puts it inside the box. The header by Langley. Yes! Clement Langley scores! The header! Come on! Boom!
What? What was that?
Once again at the set piece. Did I say it?
You're gonna be right.
The ball was in a similar position to where the second goal came from.
Oh my God.
Clement Langley scores. It's Betis 2, Barca 3. The unlikeliest of scorers in this game.
Everyone.
De Jong, Busquets, Langley. Once again, the cross by Lionel Messi. 3 assists for Messi, by the way. No offside, so the cross comes in from Messi from far out. Langley goes up for the header. Joel slips, and that's why he can't get to it.
That's why.
Thank you for
And Langley heads it into the back of the net. Betis 2, Barca 3. I mean,
I love that way.
I don't think there's a push by Langley on the
No,
player.
I
who's on
can't
him.
see it.
No.
I can't see it. I mean, it might be reviewed, but
Are you saying it's a foul or something?
I mean, I imagine they're going to review it.
Now,
We've got the replay at the moment. We can't see the referee.
I trust
think
Sam.
so.
Every time Sam says something, it's
No,
Final answer.
it's a goal. It is a goal.
And he's so serious about it. It's a
But
goal.
they're reviewing it. They are reviewing it. The referee is receiving a...
No, it's a
No,
goal.
Is it? Yes.
Oh,
The-
Messi.
The gesture of Lionel
Come
Messi.
on. Vamos.
Ay, love this.
Yeah,
Betis
the-
2,
Love
Barca
this.
3.
Yeah, there wasn't enough contact there for a foul.
No.
No,
Another Oscar for another Betis player? For the, you know?
For your
that?
performance, thank
Exactly.
you very much.
Thank you.
So did anyone predict that De Jong, Busquets and Langley were going to score today?
No.
Me, I
Not
did on
even
my
their
secret
mothers.
No, but I have to say that every time we said, what if we score now? We've scored.
Yeah.
We
What
can
do
go
we
back
score now?
and
What do we
review
score
it.
now? What do
VAR. We can go back and review it VAR. I did say when the free kick was about to be taken,
Yes.
it's the same situation in which
Yeah.
the second goal came from. It's basically the same distance and position on the field, obviously the other side, and a different finish because Busquets.
You hear? The
No.
Barca fans?
I can't hear the Barca fans.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So the Barca fans obviously being loud
Wow.
at the Villamarín. The outcome, I was saying, in the second and third goal is different because Busquets brings it down on his right foot, then finishes with his left. Langley goes for the header. But both goals coming from the set piece.
Yes.
Yeah, people are just getting crazy on social media about this goal. And I think they can also see, we're seeing a yellow card right now, that the game is
Really intense.
really intense and also it's under Barca's control.
Yes, but
it
now
wasn't.
obviously Betis, I think, will have a boost.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we need to be careful here. Once again, we can see the aggressive pressure. Zemil
Sure.
gets it out of there. And Barca need to be careful now in their own defensive area. If we can capitalise and score a fourth, we need to take advantage of our goal-scoring opportunities now.
Yeah, although
we do.
honestly, I think that this boost comes out as tackles and pressing, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I think
Maybe
they-
we can hit them on the break.
Yeah.
I think that's
No,
the-
but they
the
have to be more
opportunity.
creative than that if they want to go for the equalizer. I mean, they will.
But we need
We're going
to
to
be
be tackles.
careful because they're going to fight until the end. And they
Yeah.
have 20 minutes. So,
Yeah, exactly.
like with
20
extra
minutes.
time and yeah.
And do they have a substitution left or not?
Betis.
They have one.
Betis
Or
have
No,
one.
them.
Them?
Yeah, they have one and we have one.
They have one.
Yeah.
They have one?
One.
Oh, a
Yeah,
foul on
Lorena
Langley.
fucking- yes, you're
A
right.
late challenge
That's what
by
I said. That's what I said.
Fekir. He's shown his second yellow card.
Yes.
A second yellow
Yes.
card.
Yes.
Second yellow card by
It was obvious.
shows the Fekir.
I mean, he was stupid.
No,
He's right.
He was stupid right now.
Referee.
He was stupid.
Take it.
Yeah,
So he complains to the referee.
You can't.
The referee lets it pass. He walks away, and once again, there's a bad gesture there. No, you can't have it.
Yeah, the referee was telling him, look at me, look at me.
Exactly. And he was just walking around.
So there's a late challenge by Fekir on Langlais. Yeah.
It is a yellow card.
It's a yellow card. And then he complains to the referee in a very aggressive manner. The referee lets it slip by, but then there's another gesture, and I don't know if he said anything. I think that the Betis players, in spite of their complaints, know that Fekir did something silly there.
Yeah, I mean, it was very silly because, like we said, they had to go for the equalizer now before the game flipped off them, and now it's the last thing they needed. I love this.
Look at the captains having a conversation there, Joaquin and Nessie.
Joaquin can't believe what
For me,
has done.
Objects have been thrown onto the field, and I think the referee is going to report that now.
The what?
The objects have been thrown onto the field.
Yeah.
And the
What is that?
referee is actually talking to the
delegate.
The delegate of the game, and I
me,
imagine it's going to be announced.
It didn't. I don't think Fekir got sent off for his second gesture of the hand. I think it was something that he said. I think it was dissent.
I don't know, but I think
Gesture maybe then.
Yeah, me too. I mean, he wasn't saying anything, right?
I don't know. I mean, it was very clear that the referee let the first one go by, but then he kept on going, and now a foul called on Frenkie de Jong.
And the game is heating up.
The game is starting to sour a bit.
The game is heating up, and I kind of think this is worse for Betis than Barça.
Yeah, absolutely.
If they lose their concentration here, yeah, there's a foul of de Jong on Loren for sticking his arm out.
I'm not scared again for Loren, okay?
I think, look. There is
no
need. But
there is
now,
an elbow to the chin.
I mean,
the Betis players for the performance tonight.
Barca putting Joel
We'll keep them
under
going.
pressure. Can we win the ball back here on the edge of their box? At the moment, they keep possession. Here is Emerson.
Bit of theatrical.
Joel plays it forward. Joaquin fights for it with Samuel Titi. Joaquin keeps it. Joaquin is fouled.
Yellow card.
Yellow card for Langlais. Second.
Red card.
Red card for Langlais.
No.
Do you think that is compensation, or we'll have to see the replay of the foul?
I said to you there was going to be red cards in the game.
Goal.
What is this?
Red cards. Yeah, it's a tackle from behind.
Yellow card.
Badly timed by Langlais. He had a yellow. You can't say anything about it.
No. Let's go.
Well, it's a good thing Setien has a third substitution. Ronald Araujo is on the bench.
Yes.
So I imagine he'll be the player who comes in.
Well,
Araujo is going to warm up at the moment. So either Busquets or Frenkie de Jong moves back into the defensive line of four. Araujo's warming up. He's definitely going to be the player who's going to come on.
Yes.
We saw him earlier on in the season play, I think it was the game against Mallorca, and he was sent off.
Yeah, he was sent off.
Yeah, it was. And I think it's going to be Sergio Busquets to go in that position.
At the moment, yes.
Yeah, at this moment in time.
And then I think maybe Griezmann is the player who's taken off.
But we said it was heating up and
it makes
players
sense
sent off.
But I think it's the most complicated and even games during the season.
Yes, and I mean,
it's the 90 minutes.
Eventful, definitely.
Wow.
Let's see if Barca can hang on to this. Here is a cross which is going to go straight out, or is it not? No, I thought it was going out for a goal kick. Mandy keeps it in. And Betis have possession. Here is Alex Moreno.
Barca.
10 minutes remaining.
I don't think we're going to see a more intense game this season.
I agree. Probably we're not.
I think it's impossible.
I don't even have time to go to social media.
No,
I can't
I
stop.
want to ask the fans something. in these final 10 minutes. But let's see if we have a moment with a goal kick or a throw-in or something that we can just calm down. I want to ask the fans a question and see well, how they're experiencing these final 10 minutes. How are you suffering?
We need to
Oh,
clear the
lovely
ball.
combination by the Betis players. Alenya on the edge of the box goes down. I think the Barca
Nah, that's
got
not
the
a foul.
ball. De Jong is out and running. He protects the ball. He has the support of Lionel Messi. It's 10 against 10 because Fekir and Langlais were sent off.
Yeah, we had one more player on the field, and that glory just lasted for a minute or two.
Barca have the ball at the moment.
We need
so
to
yes, shall we ask the fans?
Yeah. How are you handling this?
How are you handling this? Are you biting your nails? What's going on? How are you suffering?
Are you eating popcorn?
I don't think so.
No, are you on the edge of your seats? Because we're on the edge of the couch right
Yeah.
now. And these 8 minutes are going to be so long.
How's
So
your anxiety?
if we get any good comments from the fans, I want to hear them.
Yeah, I will.
Here is Semedo looking for an option to pass. Sergio Roberto was ahead of him. Messi's going to pick it up. Down on his chest. Here is Lionel Messi surrounded by 2 defenders. Messi is fouled. Now, Messi's going to take his time.
What happened to Messi?
No, Messi, no, you're not doing
Put the
this.
ball back in
You're
play.
not feeling this.
Looks
Nothing
like
is
a
happening.
hit to his right arm, maybe.
Isn't this a yellow card?
It is.
Could have been a
Second
yellow card
here.
for Alex Moreno.
Yeah, it looks like it was.
No, that's not a penalty.
That's not a
foul
foul.
or whatever they're asking.
We're seeing a
for.
replay right now of the previous action in which Alenya went down on the edge of the box, but Busquets gets to the ball first. I mean, there obviously might be contact after that, but Busquets does get to the ball
Yeah,
first.
there's definitely nothing in that.
So, just under 8 minutes remaining. Fans, let us know. What do you think is
I
going to
have
happen
some.
here?
I have some answers. I have some
Already?
answers. Yeah.
Tell us, Julia, tell us.
Sorok Tapa, literally, I'm shaking.
are we.
So are we. Robert, Alex, I'm beating my nails. I don't want them to lose. Beating my nails. I mean,
No, that's not gonna happen.
no, but that's the most common one.
Yeah, don't bite your nails though.
No,
Bad.
don't do it. Moksharma, I'm eating my grief and drinking my sorrow. Yeah, good one. And Hope Cabo, it's very frustrating. I can't even blink. Yeah, that's probably
Well, we
right.
can't blink
we can't either.
We can't blink either. We've got our eyes on the screen, focusing, and hoping that Barca will
I'm like
score
this,
more.
like.
It's Suffolcam Day, definitely. Betis is going to go make their
There you-
third and final substitution once the ball goes out. Barca keeping the ball at the moment. I think that's the best thing that we can do. Here is Sergio Busquets playing a centre-back now. With
Come on,
Samuel Titi
we need
because,
Araujo on.
Langlais was sent off.
It's interesting to see why Araujo isn't on the pitch yet.
He's warming up.
Hey.
Surely he should be on though now.
Well, the ball hasn't gone out yet, Ray.
We need to be careful now. We need to keep the ball.
Betis have it at the moment. Here is Alenya. Alenya switches it over to Alex Moreno. He's got Semedo on him. On the left-hand side of Betis' attack, here comes Alex Moreno, who goes down the cross inside. Lorin tries to pick it up. Semedo's going to protect
What are
it.
they doing?
They get it away, and Betis have the ball again, well blocked and cleared away by the Barca defense, but only momentarily. It's back on the left wing. Griezmann defending Alex Moreno. Bartra. Barca push Betis out. Here's Mandy. Mandy's going to switch it over to Joaquin. He's got the support of Alex Moreno. The pass inside by Joaquin is going to be picked
Easy
up by
force to
Marc-Andre to Stegen. Stegen plays it quickly out to Sergio Roberto.
I have more answers for your question, Robert.
Okay.
Brian Wanga, my jaws are shaking right now. Emeka Hillary, this is Hillary from Nigeria. In these last 10 minutes, I feel like my heart is jumping out. I mean, Maya probably feels the same way because I think this sofa is shaking because of her heart rate. And
I'm not kidding.
and that's it so far. So just yeah.
Keep them coming. Keep those comments coming. Just so wish we had a chance if we could score.
I'm eating paper.
Yes. 68% possession for Barca, who are keeping the ball now. We're going to go into the final 5 minutes of the game. Here is Sergio Busquets. Plays it out to the right. First, Sergio Roberto. The ball is intercepted and won back by the Betis players. But fortunately, that pass forward wasn't good enough. And the ball goes all the way back to Stegen. Putting pressure on him is Alex Moreno, who's out of position right now. So let's see if Barca can take advantage of that. Ball goes to the left for Griezmann. Jordi Alba plays it forward.
Nice.
Artur picks it up. He's got Messi in the middle. Here is Artur.
Oh.
Defended by 2. Throw in
Bello.
to Barca. Cristian Tello is going to come on for Betis. And the player replaced is going to be Guido Rodriguez. So obviously an offensive-minded substitution. Tello more of an attacking player, Guido a holding midfielder.
I'm going to take this time to read one more comment. Well, a few more. Pokemaster YouTube, my heart is going 35,000 miles per hour. Greatest Victus says that he's reading so many comments and haven't been mentioning. I mean, the game is so heated.
We can't really pay attention
so
to the comments because there's so much happening on the field.
I'm sorry.
Crazy.
And then we have one more comment from Samuel Sicaneta, the commentator in a blue jersey, is giving me hope. We're going to pull through. We ain't allowing any goal now.
That is the hope. That is the hope. That is what we want to do. That is what we want.
Yes. Thank you.
Barca taking their time with the throw-in at the moment. We've still got one substitution to make.
I mean, throughout the game as well, it's just been so intense throughout. I mean,
I
don't know how
you know that you're saying this. Oh, Sharma, come on, Sam, cheer up. You're giving me a heart attack. So we're making people suffer today.
No, we are. I mean, well, the game is making us suffer.
Yeah.
Well, whoever that fan was, I've got news for you. I am having a heart attack.
There's an ambulance waiting for you, Sam. Don't worry.
Okay, so 3 minutes remaining in the game. Betis have the ball, but they throw it away. It's a throw-in for Barca, who are going to take their time slowly now. We remind you we still have one substitution to make, so a little time can be won there. Let's see if we can keep the ball and manage to create a goal-scoring opportunity. Just a reminder, in case anyone has just tuned in, Barca have come back twice in this game. We went 1-0 down, the penalty scored by Canales, then Frenkie de Jong equalised, then Fekir scored to make it 2-1. On the last minute of the first half, Busquets made it 2-2, and in the second half, Clément Lenglet at the set piece scored to make it 2-3. That's not everything that's happened, because for each team, one player has been sent off. Fekir, the goal scorer for Betis, the second goal scorer for Betis, was sent off first, and then the third goal scorer for Barca, Lenglet, was sent off. So there's been so much going on. Now Barca have space to run. It's 4-on-3. Griezmann switches it over to Lionel Messi, running back his squad. Go on, Messi, inside to Sergio Roberto. He's inside the box. The pass back to Griezmann. Sergio Roberto should have taken the shot there.
Offside.
Offside. But Sergio Roberto should definitely have taken a shot there. It was offside anyway, as Messi made a pass forward, and
oh, there you have.
Oh, it's not an out.
That's a good.
What?
That's a
so.
Yeah, a bit of
Rakitic is coming on, and Griezmann is the player taken off.
What?
So Busquets stays as holding midfielder.
Well, it's like a central back right now.
To be fair, it makes sense because I think they could do with another body in midfield, Barca.
Yeah.
I think we could
help
just to shore it up and keep possession, keep hold of the ball.
It's a 4-4-1 right now. It's a 4-4-1 with Sergio Roberto on the right, De Jong and Artur in the middle, and Rakitic on the left. Messi is the player who's left up front to create whatever opportunity he has. Barca need to be very careful here. Ter Stegen comes out and heads it away. It falls to a Betis player, but Barca win it back. Well played. Here is Frenkie de Jong. De Jong forward pass to Messi, who can start running. Here is Lionel Messi.
Lovely ball. Come on.
Sergio Roberto holding on to the ball. The ball is taken away from him. Sergio Roberto doesn't look convinced enough in his own talent, which he does have. He's kind of waiting for support the whole time. Just under 30 seconds remaining until we hit the 90th minute mark, and it's Betis 2, Barca 3. Let's see how much time is added on. I imagine it's going to be more towards 4 minutes.
Yes, something like 4.
Alenya wins it back for Betis. He's on the edge of the box looking for options. Here is Alenya, switches it over to Alex Moreno. Now Cristian Tello has it. Tello with the cross inside, and the ball falls to Ter Stegen after a couple of touches. Ter Stegen plays it long.
I know.
Now down. Yes, good ball.
Artur
plays it long to Messi, but Joel was
4 minutes
outside of his box, keeping that safe. Barca win it back. 4 minutes of added time. Barca going to run forward here. Jordi Alba's running forward. de Jong. Over to Alba on the left. He had to come to a halt, otherwise he was going into an offside position. Barca keeping the ball at the moment. Well done. Here is Frenkie de Jong switching it over to Nelson Semedo. He has Sergio Roberto to his right. Semedo running forward.
Take. No. Keep it there. Keep it in the corner. Keep it in the corner. That's it. Keep playing it there.
What's now when they're inside the box?
No. We don't need that, May. We don't need that. We just need to keep hold of the ball.
Something. We need another goal to be.
No, we just need to keep hold of the ball now.
Semedo.
Out wide. Yeah, keep it there. Keep it there.
Forward ball. Semedo inside the box. Semedo has no options. He has to protect the ball taken away from him. And now it falls to Joaquin. Betis are out and running.
Whenever we get the ball, we need to aim for the corner.
Yes. By Joaquin, intercepted by Jordi Alba. Now Alba is running forward. Here is Alba with a final touch, which is taken away from him. 2 minutes and a half.
We're just going to hear one more time from our fans who are shaking right now. Cobra Gaming, legs are shaking, hands are sweating. My mom is making me spaghetti, okay? Need videos more, my hair...
Some extra spaghetti bolognese for the rest of us for the end of the game.
Yeah.
They just lose the ball. Barca have a chance to go out and run.
Come on.
Artur, he's got Messi to his right. Artur running forward. No one closing him down. He's got Messi to his right. Here is Messi inside the box. Takes the ball. Messi is fouled by Bartra. What? How is that not a penalty? Bartra was holding him from behind.
No, it didn't look like it for me.
I think it was.
But it's weird because even Messi
would have shot. Messi would have shot.
Exactly.
Messi would have shot.
I'm not sure, Robert.
I think so.
Sure.
Oh, I know.
Got in from long range, blocked by Busquets. A minute and 40 seconds.
Quique Setien is saying...
cannot believe it. I think it was a penalty.
But they can stop like that and just wait for something.
Here is Emerson. Emerson on the right. He's going to place the cross inside. Moreno, who heads it away. Umtiti. And
offside.
Offside. Oh, offside. Offside. Okay, so let's have a look at the replay. Messi dribbles past Bartra. Bartra's holding on to him from behind.
It has to be a penalty.
If that is in midfield, that foul is called.
Obviously.
That's a penalty.
Yeah, he had his arms around him.
Bartra has
seen it as a
whole
close,
left arm around Messi.
Seen it close to it. It is.
He's not
it is.
check that?
It is.
He's not going to check that.
It should have been a penalty.
And the VAR?
Yeah,
from the
faraway camera, it didn't look it, but seen there, it's a stonewaller. He was like this, wasn't he?
The way that VAR is being put into practice this season is appalling. We've seen so many mistakes.
Shame.
Semedo wins it back for Barca, almost loses it. Now,
come on, now we go.
Again. Here is Artur. Here is Artur. Final 30 seconds of the game. He's got the support of Ivan Rakitic. Here is Rakitic on the left. Messi in the middle. He's got Artur behind him.
Oh!
Rakitic with a touch. He fouls the Betis player. 15 seconds remaining. This can be the last one for Betis. They didn't even take the foul from where it was. They are out and running. Canales on the left, he's going to cross the ball inside. Busquets heads it away. Artur needs to protect
it.
Referee.
Yes, come on!
Yes, it's a win for Barca.
Hard. What are you doing?
Boom.
Barca take away the 3 points.
What's happening here?
Okay.
And relax.
Wow. Oh my God.
Relax.
3 points.
3 important points for Barca in a game in which so much has happened. We've got our gift celebration down there. Wow, 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 wow. What a game, what a game. Betis 2, Barca 3. Goals for Barca by Busquets, De Jong and Langlais. Guys, give me your thoughts.
It was a whirlwind of a match. A whirlwind.
I think we actually watched a really good game, an amazing game. I really like this intensity. That's good because sometimes when Barca is controlling the game and having possession and everything, it's boring, you know. And obviously Betis fight until the end. They won the 3 points, and well, what can I say? Like, not expecting any of the goal scorers. Busquets, De Jong, Lenglet. Unnecessary yellow card for Lenglet, but it is what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
10 against 10, and we did it. We have the 3 points. We're gonna keep fighting and just wait for
exactly.
Real Madrid to just lose one game or something.
For sure, it was a difficult game, and thankfully, sometimes you need to take these what I call scruffy wins into the next game, because what a vital 3 points it is, especially with Real Madrid winning earlier as well. And at the end we managed to get over the line, and we seen there was a few little mistakes from one that I can remember from Arturo Vidal, but that's something that Quique Setien will no doubt go and take into the training, ready for the game next week, and something that he will iron out. But I mean, it was a game of, we had all kinds. We had penalties, red cards, yellow cards, unpredicted goal scorers. There was everything, you name it. We had it in that game. It was a fascinating encounter. One of the best games for me I have seen in La Liga, in terms of entertainment, in terms of goals, in terms of various obstacles. So.
And the 90 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a huge thing.
Yeah.
Not just one half or the other half. It was the 90 minutes.
It looked for me as though I feel as though Barca played a better second half than the first half. They had more control in the game, and
honestly, that's what I liked the
positive.
most about today's game. That even though it was hard, the game was heating up. The Betis players, they were still managing to get to a goal and trying some shots and everything. We just managed to get control of the game, even though it was heating up. Even though we were shaking, our players just they got
they didn't
control,
give up. They carried on, and
yeah,
exactly.
And they managed to keep the score until the last minute,
and we have
with a win.
Almost, well, for us, I think it was a penalty.
It was.
Yeah, it was. It was a penalty. It should have been a penalty at the end.
And they didn't say anything about
Absolutely.
it. So it could be a 2-4,
Yeah,
actually.
Absolutely. I think, well, I'm pretty sure that Setien or maybe the players who will speak up today,
they're gonna say it.
Yeah, or at least they're going to mention it, because I think it was very clear for us, and as Robert pointed out, it's pretty weird why they saw these images on the VAR.
I mean, I'm not going to talk about it too much because we got the win and who cares.
Yeah.
But the decisions that are being made, I mean, it's not the referee. It's VAR not intervening. How is that not a penalty? What we saw on Lionel Messi in the last minute. And there was another decision, wasn't there? There was some other situation during the game where I thought
one with
that
Messi.
VAR,
There was one with Messi. Yeah, that was it.
At the beginning,
but they wouldn't intervene there. To be fair, they wouldn't intervene there.
No.
But anyway, great news for Barca. Great news for Barca. I think that, well.
And one thing as well, I just want to say, Georgina got her score prediction right.
That is right. That is right.
And it's crazy.
But it's great that Barca won in this fashion as well, after going down twice, getting back into the game. The goal at half-time. Then I think in the second half we were better. We'll touch on it later when we go to our post-game analysis. But just now, like, thoughts are bouncing around in my head. I think that the team showed attitude today. They showed that they're not going to go down easily.
Yeah.
And
hunger and desire.
And I mean, we've got important players out injured in the likes of Dembele, Suarez. Piqué wasn't here today, but still, we managed to get the win, power through. We've got a whole week of rest now. That's the positive news of not advancing La Copa del Rey. We've got a whole week to have Piqué recover.
Yeah,
obviously, we're not getting Suarez or Dembele back anytime soon, but I think a week of rest now and letting things calm down will be good for the players. We're playing next Saturday, and it's positive. It's positive. We're still in there. 3 games away from El Clasico, by the way, which could be so crucial this season because we're 3 points behind Real Madrid at the moment, and it might stay that way until the Clasico.
Yes.
At the Santiago Bernabeu. We've got a good record at the Bernabeu, and we're going to have to start heating up for that.
Messi's garden, right?
Yeah, Messi's garden. Messi's back garden, exactly. But no, I'm very happy with how the team got the win today.
Yeah, it's completely different. Not completely different, but you see they're improving a lot and they're changing things and things are getting better from any part of the pitch. The attitude, the hunger, the lines, every line, like from the goalkeeper to the forwards. So actually, it's a good point, Robert, because probably we can take that 3 points at Bernabeu.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
I mean, a lot can change. A lot can change. Obviously, we're getting ahead of ourselves. But I just think it's a good way to bounce back after everything that's happened, all the bad news, like the elimination of La Copa del Rey. Back to when, I mean, it's been a bit weird this start of 2020 with the change of coach, then injuries, then the elimination of La Copa del Rey. We're quite short-handed right now in terms of players.
It's like a 6-pointer, isn't it, really?
Exactly. I think in terms of the team's self-confidence today, it's amazing. It's amazing to have won this game at a difficult stadium, the Benito Villamarín.
Yes, and in a difficult game, as you said. I think it was like a challenge for the players. Like, this is not an usual game. This is not like something that they have faced through this season. It was different. It was like you said, they had to show some attitude. They did, and I think that after what we saw today, after today's performance, bring it on.
We can listen. Sorry, Sam. We can listen to one of the players who was in this match talking to Marc Brau. It's Sergi Roberto. So let's hear what he has to say.
Al costat d'un dels destacats en la victòria del Barça avui aquí al Villamarín, Sergi Roberto. Sergi, bona nit.
Bona nit.
Suposo que l'equip era conscient de la importància de la victòria, 3 punts vitals després d'on veníeu del partit de Bilbao. Al final l'equip ha aconseguit un triomf que pot ser clau.
Sí, com tu dius, després del partit del Bilbao, on perdem en l'últim minut, quedem fora de la Copa. Tot i així crec que vam fer un bon partit on crec que ens mereixíem totalment passar a la següent fase, però bé, no va ser així. Ara ens havíem de centrar a la Lliga i a la Champions, que ve d'aquí poc, i bé, és important trobar-nos també una altra vegada amb la victòria fora de casa, sobretot, que aquest any ens havia costat una mica més, però bé, aquesta és la línia a seguir.
Ahir deia el míster que en els partits de fora de casa podia haver-hi un poc de psicològic de que no estàveu traient resultats, però tot i així l'equip va 2 cops per darrere el marcador i s'aixeca. Pot ser un punt d'inflexió aquesta victòria?
Sí, totalment. L'equip necessitava això. Com tu dius, s'han posat 2 vegades ells per davant i tot i així l'equip ha sabut sobreposar-se a això i al final emportar-se els 3 punts i ara bé, tenim una setmana de preparació on no tenim un partit entremig i és una setmana llarga per seguir millorant, per seguir preparant coses per al partit del cap de setmana que ve.
També s'ha parlat molt de la quantitat de gols que esteu rebent, però a la segona meitat no us han generat gairebé ni una oportunitat, cap ocasió de gol. Això també segurament és producte de com heu cansat el rival amb la pilota.
Sí, no només avui. Crec que ja als últims partits el rival ens està creant poques ocasions, tot i així ens han fet gols, però hem reduït, crec, les ocasions del rival, tenim més la pilota, això també fa que ells tinguin menys oportunitats i bé, aquesta és la línia a seguir. Com tu dius, en la segona part ells no han tingut pràcticament cap ocasió i hem de seguir així, nosaltres atacant, creant ocasions, fent gols i restar les ocasions del rival.
Gràcies, Sergi.
Vale, gràcies.
Sergi Roberto, satisfet amb la victòria del Barça i considerant que efectivament pot ser un punt d'inflexió en la trajectòria que estava tenint el Barça, especialment els partits a fora de casa en aquesta Lliga. Ara venen partits del Camp Nou, el proper partit a fora de casa a la Lliga serà el clàssic contra el Real Madrid el proper 1 de març.
Okay, so those were the words of Sergi Roberto with our colleague Marc Brau from Barça TV. 3 questions for him, and generally happy Sergi Roberto.
Yes.
After the game against Bilbao, in which he felt that the team deserved more. The team had to concentrate, regather, and a win away from home was especially positive for the team, given that it's not been the best of seasons away from home. Barca have struggled to get wins away from Camp Nou. This is the way to go, he said. The team needed this, especially Roberto did talk about going under in the score twice in the game and recovering from that, and they beat the odds, and it's an important way to win as well for the team's confidence. He says now they've got a week of preparation to improve, to work on things, and to prepare for the next game in La Liga. And finally, Marc Brau did ask him about how in the second half Betis didn't create any chances, that the team improved in that sense. It's something that the team have been working on, Sergio Roberto said, that we need to reduce the amount of chances that we concede to teams. And that showed in the second half. They didn't shoot. And Roberto was saying that the team need to focus on creating chances for themselves and goals will arrive. And that is the way that Barca is going to win, as always, of course. Happy Sergio Roberto.
For sure,
Roberto. Yeah. He always looks kind of quite serious and all that, but it was a positive approach to what he was saying.
Yeah, I think that they do it because they don't want to look too confident or too happy, because, I mean, we have struggled too. but I think he couldn't just hit how he was feeling. He was feeling really happy.
Let's have a look at Sergi Roberto's stats in this game. He was the man who talked to Marbrau, so can we have a look at them? Yes, Sergi Roberto played a total of 90 minutes. He was not replaced. He made a total of 71 passes, passing accuracy of 89%.
Very good.
Successful passes. Oh, no, that can't be right. But anyway, because it would have been 100%
yes.
if it was 71 successful
it was
passes.
The same.
So he had a total of 98 touches, and he won a total of 13 duels, which he was involved in. So an intense game by Sergi Roberto, playing in that position. A more advanced position with Semedo playing as right back and Roberto combined like midfield, right wing. So
I have to say I like it, and I would like it even more if, as you said during the game, he could take those changes.
I think sometimes he just needs the extra confidence to take the chances himself. Sometimes you see him make the run inside the box and waiting for someone to come. Just shoot.
It's like he's scared of failing, but I mean they all fail.
It was good to see It was also good to see when Mark was interviewing him, his face as well. It looked it was like a sigh of relief. Like it's over now, we move on and.
Well, imagine if we were shaking. Imagine them.
Yeah.
Okay, so on the night of the Oscars, we've been it's been a thread throughout the show, even though we haven't paid too much attention to it in the second half because too much was going on. But what about is there a better way to vote for man of the match than in an Oscar nomination?
Oh,
shall we show our 4 candidates?
Okay.
For man of the match, and we can have a
hope mine's on that.
discussion.
I've already written mine down.
Well, you might have to change it. Shall we have a look? Shall we have them on our screen? The 4 candidates for man of the match today. So it's
mine's on there. I'm not changing it.
Okay, so we've got. Let's see. Let's make a case for all of them. We've got Lionel Messi. All 3 assists came from him. He created 3 or 4 chances. He almost scored the repeat goal from last year. The lob from left to right. Imagine if that had gone in. So Messi, an option there. Sergio Busquets scored at just before half-time to make it 2-2. Very important role today, helping the centre-backs. He had to play as centre-back when Langlais was sent off. Very solid performance by Sergio Busquets. Langlais, the scorer of the goal that made it 3-2. Very good job defensively until he was sent off. Maybe a bit sloppy in that second yellow card, knowing that he had a first one. But, I mean, you have to be there. I mean, so much was going on in that game. And then Frenkie de Jong, the scorer of the first. Very important role in midfield. I think he's improving more and more in terms of getting into the opponent's box and creating situations of danger and advantage for his teammates in that sense. So those are our 4 candidates. Shall we have a vote?
I've got mine already.
Let's see.
You have yours?
Yeah, I knew
okay,
mine.
so if you've got it, Sam, you go for it. Go for it.
Well, for me, it has to be 100% Sergio Busquets. For me, before I had this 10 minutes before the game came to an end, and the reason I went for that was because, as Robert touched on, he got his goal, but he held the midfield together throughout the game, and he also helped the defence as well, and was called to go into the back line due to the red card of Langlais. For me, he was formidable throughout the game, and that's why I've decided Sergio Busquets is my man of the match for today.
Julia?
Yes. My man of the match is Leo Messi. Shout out to Mauri, our TV director, who asked us to do some gifts before the game, and actually it was a success on social media. So thank you for that. My man of the match is Messi. I think despite he didn't score today, he provided all 3 assists, and I think he granted that today was a success.
My man of the match is the same as Sam. Sergio Busquets, scorer of the equaliser just before half-time. Very good job in the holding midfielder position, and when he was called upon as centre-back, he did a wonderful job of denying Betis of any chances. For me, the vote is for Sergio Busquets.
I have to say the man of the match, it's even just like the game, because I think it's Messi too.
You think it's Messi?
I think it's Messi, because probably he didn't score, but he provided 3 assists.
Yeah, 3 assists,
amazing job.
I just think...
Actually, he's always like, you know...
Yeah. No.
Taking the
3 assists. 3 assists and all the chances he created.
Everything,
I mean, isn't it?
It's a really amazing performance.
It's a great call. I'm going to ask for a tiebreaker, and I'm going to ask Getty.
Okay.
Who we've been talking to throughout the show. We talked to him in pre-game, at half-time, and now I think we can talk to him again. So, Getty, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you guys. How are you?
First of all, you got your prediction right at halftime.
Finally, I got a prediction right. Thanks to that Lenglet goal.
Yeah.
And about the man of the match, I would love to say Messi because of what he did, but to be honest, Sergio Busquets' goal was a very important hit at the very right time because I think it crushed Real Betis morale. If Betis would have been 2-1 by the halftime, I think we would have seen a completely different match.
Yeah, okay, I'm just going to quickly ask...
So that is why I think...
Sorry, Katie. I'm just very quickly going to ask for my colleagues if we can get the Busquets stats as man of the match, so that we can look at them later. Katie.
Yes.
What a thriller!
It was a great match, and I think Setien also corrected everything on every Barça exit. That's why on the second half, Real Betis didn't have any real chance. I think they didn't have a clean shot on target the second 45 minutes. There were no mistakes every time they took the ball out. They were still pressing all over the place. And also, Frankie de Jong did an amazing match. For such a young kid, the way he can move the game, Barcelona game, which is not easy, by the way, was very impressive. So I think all around the second half was almost perfect from Barcelona, except from Lenglet, who did pretty much everything. He caused a goal, he made a goal, and then he was like, "Oh, guys, you know what? I'm out of here. Right enough."
No. But I mean, in terms of entertainment, I mean, when we got Quique Setien as our new coach, you knew that games were going to be entertaining, definitely, because it's the style of football that he likes. And if it's the way that Barca played in the second half, with control and trying to keep the opponent at bay as much as possible, preventing them from getting chances, I'm up for it. This kind of entertainment. I mean, we were on the edge of our seats here.
Yeah, and it's gonna be like that. This win is very important because it gives Barcelona time. To play.
We've lost Kerry, sorry. I don't know if we can get him back or not, but anyway, in the meantime, let's go and listen to what Frankie de Jong had to say. Oh, no, we haven't got the... We haven't. Okay. No problem.
No, but I think Kerry is completely right, because actually Frankie de Jong at the beginning, the first half, I said to you, he was in a different position, but he did an amazing job. He did the first goal, he opened the equalizer for us, but obviously it was something different from de Jong tonight, I feel. Like, obviously, he's an amazing player, but he did something else.
No, exactly. Now we can hear what Frankie de Jong had to say, so let's see what he said to Marc Brau.
Al costat de Frankie de Jong, avui ha marcat el seu segon gol amb la samarreta del Barça. Frankie, ¿qué tal? Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
No sé si uno de tus mejores partidos o tu mejor partido con la camiseta del Barça, no solo por el gol, sino en global.
No, it's not up to me to say those things. I think today, for me personally, was better than the last couple of games where I suffered a bit. So no, today was better, but it's not up to me to say it was the best game for me or something like that.
En los últimos partidos estamos viendo que estás dando un paso adelante también en el campo. Es algo de lo que te está pidiendo también el míster, que pises más área y así puedes tener recompensas como el gol.
Yeah, it also depends a bit on how the opponent is pressing and everything, but because I'm playing like interior, and then sometimes you have to be a bit higher on the pitch to make runs behind the defense and those things. So it depends a lot on the way the opponent plays.
De momento en este 2020 fuera de casa no estabais consiguiendo buenos resultados. ¿Puede ser un buen momento, un buen punto de partida para cambiar esa dinámica, esta victoria?
Yes, but I think also against Bilbao we didn't play so bad. We lost in the last minute, but I think we are improving each week. I think everyone can see the progress, and if we keep going like this, I'm confident about the end of the season.
Frankie, gracias.
Nah.
Frankie de Jong, que com sempre ens atén, traduirem ràpidament. Primer ha dit que no li competeix amb ell dir si ha fet o no el millor partit. Sí que ha dit que ha considerat que ha jugat una mica millor que en els últims partits, que s'ha sentit molt còmode, que el gol també li ha donat confiança, però que evidentment...
Okay, so we didn't need any translation there because Frankie de Jong speaks good English.
You were
Obviously,
about to translate it.
Frankie de Jong, a player who scored his second goal today in La Liga, and he played an important role today as well.
Absolutely, and I agree with what Mai said. We saw something different from him today, and I think what Setien has for him, what he's been thinking about De Jong, the way he thinks he can progress as a Barca player. I think I love it. Well, I don't think it. I know I love it, and I think that during what remains of this season, we will continue to see him grow as a Barca player and as a crucial one, because he's been crucial this season.
Okay, let's go and look at some more numbers, because I'm being told that we have the stats of our man of the match and our runner-up of the man of the match.
Okay,
so
thank you.
First of all, let's take a look at Sergio
Sorry.
Busquets. Total passes, 75 in the 90 minutes he played, 63 successful passes, the passing accuracy of 91%. He had a total of 89 touches, he scored 1 goal, and I think he only had that 1 shot, so 100% efficiency by our man of the match, Sergio Busquets, a superb performance, and when he was called upon to play in that centre-back position, he did so. We can also look, I think, at the Lionel Messi stats. He was our runner-up. Messi provided 3 assists today, all 3 in all 3 goals. He created 4 shots. 3 of them were on target, and the other one was almost a goal.
Yeah.
When it was almost a replay of what happened last year. He made 6 key passes in the game, a passing accuracy of 89%, and he had a total of 94 touches. So a good case for man of the match as well.
Yes.
Lionel Messi, Sergio Busquets, and Leo. Great performances today.
Sorry, Mike, but Sergio Busquets just edged it.
No, don't be sorry, because I know Busquets did an amazing job.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's like
it's understandable.
complicated. If you
Guys,
have Messi on the team,
I need to interrupt because we have Quique Setien. So let's go and listen to what he had to say.
Al costat de l'entrenador del Barça, como siempre, después de cada partido, Quique Setien. Mister, ¿qué tal? Buenas noches.
Hola, buenas noches.
Bueno, enseguida te pregunto por el regreso, pero qué partido, qué intensidad. No sé si todavía con el nervio y con la tensión en el cuerpo.
Sí, es cierto que tanto este partido como el que jugamos el jueves han sido 2 partidos tremendamente exigentes, que hemos hecho muy bien las cosas, y en este más, porque hemos tenido que remontar además 2 veces los goles del Betis. Y en la primera parte, sobre todo, nos han comprometido mucho, han hecho una presión muy alta, que ya hizo el Atleti el jueves pasado, y hemos conseguido superarla en ocasiones, y yo creo que ha sido hecho un partido bueno, muy bueno.
Hoy con algunos matices tácticos, colocando a Arturo Vidal muy arriba en esa posición de falso 9. También cuando habéis dado entrada a Artur, ¿qué buscabais con ese movimiento?
Sí, bueno, Artur, lo normal, esperábamos quizá otro planteamiento, porque al final no han jugado como esperábamos, pero nos hemos acomodado bien después, porque Artur no solamente nos da trabajo para fijar al pivote de ellos, sino que también tiene llegada y nos iba a ayudar bastante para la presión, y yo creo que ha hecho un buen partido en líneas generales, como todo el equipo, y bueno, al final yo creo que podemos estar satisfechos con ellos, con los jugadores que han hecho un partido y se han entregado a tope.
No te preguntaba por Artur, pero también por Arturo Vidal, en esa posición más adelantada. No sé si lo que buscabais era provocar esa pérdida de balón del Betis en la salida.
Claro, y provocar que no salieran cómodamente, ¿no? A pesar de ser un equipo con mucha calidad, porque al final las veces que han conseguido superarnos esa presión la ha aguantado Fekir o Canales, y estos son futbolistas que tienen mucha calidad, que de hecho en la jugada del penalti Fekir ha hecho una jugada extraordinaria, y esto nos ha comprometido un poco, pero bueno, la intención era clara, de tratar de presionar arriba, de ser valientes, de ir a su campo, y de hecho hemos robado algunas con bastante claridad y podíamos haber hecho más daño ya desde el principio.
Hablabas ahí en rueda de prensa de tener un punto de inflexión para cambiar un poco la dinámica. Ha habido 2 goles a balón parado, no sé si con un pelín de fortuna que os ha faltado en otros partidos, pero ¿puede ser un punto de inflexión esta victoria?
Bueno, esperemos que sí. La realidad es que era muy conveniente para todo, ¿no? Superar este partido, sacar 3 puntos, permitir seguir ahí en cabeza en la clasificación, y la realidad es que ha sido muy difícil porque hemos tenido que remontar. A veces lo normal es que bajen los brazos cuando las cosas no salen, porque además hemos tenido algunas ocasiones claras que tampoco estábamos materializando. Creo que nos podíamos haber puesto con 2-1 muy claro, y a continuación ha habido una pérdida y que nos ha costado el segundo en contra, y esto nos ha trastocado bastante, pero nos hemos sobrepuesto y bueno, al final hemos conseguido la victoria.
Y te hago una muy rápida porque sé que te tienes que ir a la rueda de prensa, pero ¿cómo ha sido el regreso al Villamarín? ¿Extraño, diferente, como te esperabas?
Bueno, la realidad es que ha sido para mí bastante emotivo. Yo le estoy muy agradecido a este club. Pasé 2 años maravillosos aquí, todos son buenos recuerdos. Es verdad que el final fue un poco duro, pero estoy encantado de haber estado aquí y ojalá que al Betis se le vaya muy bien.
Gràcies, mister. Enhorabona per la victòria.
Gràcies a vosotros.
La lectura de Quique Setién de la victòria del Barça avui aquí al Villamarín.
So the questions of Mar Brau to our coach, Quique Setién. So many things that he said. That it was a very demanding game, that the team did things well. He said 2 very demanding games this week, and the team did things well in both games. Obviously today better, and the win came out of it. He gave a lot of value to the fact that the team came back twice. That showed attitude. That he said in a later response that sometimes it's easier to give up when you get hit twice, and the team show that no, we're going to keep going. The idea today was to come out with high pressure and make it complicated for the Betis players to come out from behind, with Arturo Vidal helping in that pressure as well. Betis he also talked about that high pressure that Betis put into practice today, and that the team did well. They beat it most times, and it was a good game. He was happy with the effort that the players gave. He talked about Arturo Vidal and Artur as well. Artur helped keep the possession a little bit more when he came into the game, even though he came into a situation later on in which Barca were playing with 10 men. But anyway, Betis on the whole were not comfortable. They needed to be careful, Setién said, with players like Fekir, Canales, who showed that they can be very dangerous. I mean, Fekir scored, and he was the man that shot, and then there was a penalty with the handball by Langlais. And on the whole, very convenient win, 3 points. We remain at the top, he says. It was very difficult. The team had to come back twice. And, well, I mean, once again, the idea that sometimes you can give up, or it's easier to give up, but the team didn't do that. So on the whole, a happy Quique Setién. I thought that his words were, he was convinced with what the team did today. It's what he wanted the team to do. Let's go and listen to one of our usuals here at Match Centre. She's not here with us, but she's with us via Skype. That's Sarah Salapur. Sarah, can you hear me?
Hello, guys. How are you? Finally a win, and I'm connecting with you guys.
Exactly. I mean, what a thriller today.
It was such an entertaining game. I think it was the best for neutral fans because they didn't have to worry who was scoring. It was just such an entertaining game from minute 1 to the 94th minute. I was just wondering what was going to happen every second. It was so good. And for the fact that Barcelona had to come back and make a comeback in Benito Villamarín, and the atmosphere just the entire time just shows that how strong and mentally strong these players are. And hats off to the players and Quique Setién. I think he's doing a great job, and I think slowly but surely he's implementing his tactics, and that's what I love to see.
I was saying to Katie before, it's a shame we couldn't say goodbye to him. I'm sure we'll be able to talk to him in the future. But I was saying, when we got Setién as our head coach, we knew we were in for entertaining games. I mean, I'm not sure we were in for games in which we were going to suffer so much, but I mean, I buy it.
No, I mean, he said it himself. He said that we're going to play entertaining football. And I think that he likes to take risks a lot. He brings his players all the way up. The defensive line moves up very high, but it's just the beauty of the game. And I think he's doing a great job. And that was a game that I thoroughly enjoyed watching. And I would love to go back tonight and just watch it all over again. Now that I know that we'll win the game and I don't have to worry about who's going to win, I can thoroughly enjoy it, sit back and watch the game.
What did you think about the fact that we voted your favourite player as man of the match?
I noticed that. First of all, who would have ever thought Busquets, De Jong, and Langlais would all score in the same game? That's like mind-boggling. Number 1. Wait, what's happening?
You have to go with us, Sarah.
It's the power here.
Crazy. I love Busquets. You guys know
well said.
I'm I'm going for De Jong. I have to go for De Jong.
Oh.
I just have
Unexpected.
to. He was
Okay.
so good. He was so good.
Amazing, amazing.
Anyway,
You're right, Sarah.
Sarah, last question. We've got a week to rest now, but it's going to be an intense month of February. Champions League is coming back,
Yes.
and then at the end, well, it's going to be March already, like 1st of March, El Clásico in 2.5 weeks, I think.
Yeah, the Clásico in March, and then the game against Getafe, and the game against Napoli. There's lots of games coming up, but I think that we have the right mentality, and moving forward, I think we'll do fine. If we stick to this method, I think we'll do fine.
Okay, lovely to talk to you, Sarah, and it's lovely to celebrate a win as well.
Yes, finally, very exciting, guys.
Yes.
We'll
Let's
talk to you
go.
soon, Sarah. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye, Sarah.
Bye.
Aziz.
Bye. Anyway.
So, we had something prepared for tonight because it's the Oscars night and we had the Oscars edition here in Match Center. We have 2 categories left. We're going to go there real quick because we have to go. First one is for Best Supporting Actor. And the nominees are...
Via Match Center, the best nominee, best supporting actors, you were saying?
Yes. Best Supporting Actor, Mark, who is the guy in charge of the interviews. Well, I'm gonna go
Mark does the interviews.
Abib, Marta, and Verstegen, and...
Well, I know my vote. I know my vote. It has to be our beautiful producer, Marta.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
It has to be. Unanimous vote.
It's
is
the
it?
best support.
Yeah,
100%?
Marta.
100%.
Marta. Marta. Marta.
Ah,
Yes.
absolutely.
No
So
doubt.
you're going to pick it up later. I'm saving it for
Marta
you.
gets 2 Oscars because
Yeah,
she won one
me and
before.
Marta have got 2 now.
You're right, you're right.
Okay.
And we're going to go to the second one and last one for Best Dramatic Reaction.
Oh.
And the nominees,
Nominees for Best Dramatic Reaction on the show, I imagine.
the one and
Let's have a look.
only, I think this one's going to surprise you. The one and only my rostro.
I don't think this is fair.
You get an Oscar no matter what. You get an Oscar.
Yay!
Yes. Okay, we have to choose which one, which my do we
My
prefer.
favourite one is the look of disappointment in the second one.
Yeah, that's the
Me
one.
too.
Yes, that's the one I was going with. That's my one. Number 2
Marta,
has
come,
to be.
Come and pick
Number
your Oscar
two.
too.
Marta, can we get your
Yes.
second Oscar? Here you go.
Super winner, sit down.
I want to say thank you to my mom. Thank you, mom. I love you.
Anyway, Maya, you get your Oscar for that.
Finally.
Before we leave the show, I think we need to show once again everything that's been going on today. The Chambetta, we need to see the Chambetta again.
But we need to give Julia one
I
because she's
don't have
left
an
out.
Oscar.
She
Julia,
had-
best social media.
Yeah,
Best
well
social
done, Julia. Let me present it to you
Thank you,
because
Sam.
you haven't got one. So
Thank
we
you so
feel
much
sorry for you.
for taking that into notice. Thank you all.
So we all get an Oscar. We all get an
This is
Oscar.
for
Okay.
you, for my fans.
Can we see the Chambetta again? I think
Yeah,
we
sure.
need to celebrate with that
Sure.
dance. We need to celebrate with that dance. And when we've been able to practice, there it is.
Yes.
That is the
Those
way
skills.
that we.
The thing is that we don't know if that's you because you didn't show those skills off here.
It was. I can admit it was me.
Yeah, we'll see.
I am allowing the fans to see that because I'm happy with the win, and those are the
Yes.
gifts. Those are the gifts. And anyway,
Okay.
we're gonna have to say goodbye. We're gonna have to.
Robert,
say
that
goodbye.
dancing is like.
No, it's
Time to
great.
finish.
It's the Shakira dance from the Super Bowl.
I'm gonna just hire you, Robert. Whenever I have a party now, Robert, you're hired to
All
be
right.
the
So we've got karaoke
dancer.
and dancing. Anyway, guys, we're running out of time. We're running out of time. We've listened to Sergio Roberto. We've listened to De Jong and Quique Setién. We've had some fun with the Oscars. We can take the Chambetta thing off now. That's it. So, guys, I think we have a surprise. We have a surprise before the end of the show. There was a birthday. There was a birthday last week.
Who?
There was a birthday last week
Santi.
for Santi, and he wasn't on the show. He wasn't on the show to celebrate it. We did show footage of his
Party.
of his party,
Yep.
but he wasn't on the show for us to give him his present. So we're going to go into the control room and give Santi his present for his 40th birthday. His 40th birthday, Santi celebrated last week. So here we go.
Yes!
Oh, he's here! Santi's here. All right. Here he is. I wanted to go to the control room. It's your present, Santi. It's your present. And
Open it.
no, it's not. So there are 2 presents. And Hawaiian shirts are a recurring theme on this show. So Santi gets his Hawaiian shirt.
I'll wear it next week.
Santi says he'll wear it next week. I don't know if the fans can hear him, but he's going to wear it next week, and we're going to show you how he wears it next week. And he has a gorilla. Is it a gorilla? It's a gorilla.
Yeah.
The gorilla. So we've got another fluffy toy for the show. Another mascot. That's our editor, Sandy, who was 40 last week. We're celebrating this win against Real Betis, an important win for Barça. 2-3. It's been a thriller, and we've had enough. We can't say anything else because it's been exhausting. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next week. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Oh, what a show, guys.